Rock 410. What it is though. Take y'all on a journey. Notorious is glorious, victorious. Yeah, yo. I ain't asking for a friend, I need to know myself. And if you never ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you more than you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along with it. Make sure you stay on your square and keep a strong pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings. For these hoes, that's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know them from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy, you ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be peeping. Your niggas might be sleeping, but I was trained to tread water in the deep end. Jellyfish sting, but them sharks will bite your head off. Run up on you while you park, get the dumping, then they slid off. The hood know who did it, now let's see if your homies with it. Or your name die in vain, cause one of your homies did it. Ain't no reason to kill your man over a kilogram. How you thinking y'all fam, then spin you like a ceiling fan. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you see him, you ain't give him no rap. But let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. And once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. While I'm still rapping at 40, well, let's chat about it. First of all, my life's amazing. Let's get that about it. Wife is blazing, and her kids get the life savings. Follow the drip, nigga, my ice glazing. Yo, FSO, in the best that flow. Bars, storytelling, visuals, cadence, and concepts. Content, impact, yeah, the boxes is all checked. I just need that one song, yeah, that one song. And I could clutch the earth with just one palm. Never anxious, look in my eyes, I'm dumb calm. They either gon' walk with you, or you gon' run for them. Either way, you gon' have to let your heater spray. Lose yourself, might even have to put that weed away. Now that's a lotto, that's my medication. Gotta stay high, yo, till a nigga die, yo. Album out now, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead, talk to him, you ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Now let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Now let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gonna be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. Strong J. Strong J. Yo, a mic check. Yo, I'm doing a mic check-in right now. How my motherfucking mic sound, yo? Excuse the curse word for the algorithm, you heard? Yo, my mic sound good. Yo, my mic sounds nice.
You sound great, Heat.
I just need to know, yo, because sometimes my shit be low a little bit because you think I get loud, I guess. I think
you do be loud.
And I think you be pulling that shit back. I know you. You think I don't peep shit?
I think about the listeners. Because it might be loud. You be a little loud.
You know I'm detailed, nigga. Don't think because I be tipsy. I be knowing shit.
Yeah.
Yo, we got a great show. Before we get into all that, yo, you know what I like to do. You know what I like to do. Welcome to Keep It a Stack Podcast. Yo, Yak, what's your mental state like, son?
Man, I'm doing really good, yo. I really am feeling this the show right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this day is a good day. I actually went go-kart racing with my son today.
Oh, Bazzy, his birthday still going on.
Yeah, his birthday is.
Shout out to my nephew, man, Bazzy.
Yeah, man. So that was just a good piece.
Guy's a hyper dude, man. I love him to death.
went down to Crofton, picked him up, went down there. Of course, I
You
worked
live out
today.
there.
Yeah, he live out
there.
there. We, went down there. Of course, and went to work today. It's been a, good day, man. It's a long day, but I'm happy I'm here today.
You worked today and you did that?
Worked today and did that. The type of
and
stuff.
You pardon?
And I'm pardon.
Oh, this nigga a G.
The type of stuff you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga
God is good, man.
He's a gangster, man.
God does it. That's
Light skin ass gangster,
strength, I get it from, the strength comes from him. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
That's right.
Of course.
That's
all day, every day.
Right.
But I'm good, Heat. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing great, yo. You know what I'm saying? I ran my mouth to my wife last night. You know what I mean? I don't want to put it out there like that or what I said, but I ran my mouth. I was on some goofy shit. So now I got to ungoofy myself.
It's all right.
I just
Just
got
the fountain of truth in a world full
I
of
did some
lies.
goofy shit. Sorry, babe. I'm sorry. You already know I'm sorry. I'm goofy sometimes. I get a little crazy. But yeah, everything's all good. It wasn't crazy like that. No serious shit. It's just some shit I just need to hone. I gotta hone myself. I gotta, sometimes you can't just say certain things to people, You know what I'm saying? Especially a person that care about you and love you the way they do. I don't care if it's a male-female relationship, friendship, or whatever. Sometimes, everybody like to play and say certain things, and we could take certain things from certain people, but certain people don't deserve certain words that come out your fucking mouth.
That's right.
That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man.
So anybody who out there running their mouth saying some goofy ass shit and gonna regret it the next day, just, relax. Take a chill pill. Look in the mirror and get a reflection of yourself.
Me.
And just start understanding what to say and not to say, and some people,
Keep
some
it a
people like,
foul
I'm gonna say
whack.
what I want. You can't always say what you want. Like that's
Yeah.
sometimes everything ain't need to be heard all the time either. Like sometimes you'll think of something. Sometimes you'll just keep it to yourself. Sometimes you'll just you ain't got nothing to say good about something. You'll just keep it to yourself. But
I can respect that.
We running through them, y'all. We running through them.
Yes, we are.
Some nice interviews been going on.
Shout out to, you already know, man, Tavares T, man. He came through.
Shout out to T-Man, y'all.
He spoke his truth, man. Respect to that, man. Just coming in, starting that first step of, reconciliation, rehabilitation, all that good stuff. Help him. He needs, of course, get to those people that he, needs to, take care of that he, wasn't able to.
Yeah, definitely got to take care of them people.
He got to take care of them people.
Yeah, what you got to do, but you got to do it. I'm just, I'm your brother. I love you, but you still got to take care of them people.
That's what's
whether it's money, whether it's cakes, whether it's whatever you got to do, you just got to do it. I'm sorry.
That was the point of that, man, accountability here. So just let everybody know who's watching, and we definitely hold him accountable, and he's working on himself, and we are looking to get a recap of that, hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to get a
in
recap.
a few months,
and
hopefully he's able to, contact the people he needs to. Of course, we have the Rudy Williams interview is up on
the honorable, the incomparable, quadruple OG, Linwood, Rudy Williams.
The Rudy Williams interview is up. You can go check that out. He dropped some jewels on there.
You got to check that out, too.
Talk some good stuff on there. I edited that, man. I'm proud of that. Did a little editing.
We just posted that. My man edited. My little bro editing now.
Doing a little bit of
everything. You know what I mean? We
everything.
stepping out shit. We got a cannon on deck. Yo, the production is starting to look real
He been
good.
working since I got here.
Yes, that's what he did. He was working before I got here.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah,
I like that. That's what I'm. I like doing this, man. I like this. Set up the podcast. I want to show people how to do the podcast. We're gonna get into a lot of that. We're gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying, for a fact. And this is where we at, man. The content complex. Of course, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing here, man. Making it happen.
All right, y'all. Without further ado, we are in the building. Well, my man is in the building with us, coming from yonder. I'm not gonna tell everybody where I'm gonna tell him where he came from, but he's from yonder. Just say yonder. We haven't seen him in a while. We've heard of him. We've heard him. But we haven't seen him. Like people from our vicinity and from where we from, Randallstown, out in the mountains, ain't seen in a minute, because the boy didn't, he migrated. That's what people do when they got visions and dreams and shit. They migrate. They don't stay in one place. They don't stay stagnant. They do a lot of things that you might not understand or whatever, but it suits them and it's better for them to do those things because it takes them to further places that you would never fucking know unless you did it. So, shout out to my guy, DJ Gemini.
My nigga.
But I call him Ike. You know what I mean? But I call him Ike.
Yo, that shit is so funny. Listen, nigga, when you put the... Yo, this shit was funny as shit. I seen it today. So he put like the Facebook and shit, but that joint was like, nigga, tonight we're going to have Ike AKA.
Yeah. And you know the crazy part is though, yo, you said you gonna come back. So y'all understand.
I'm gonna be back for sure.
He just come in here, he's gonna give y'all a briefing on what's going through, and we gonna catch up and all that type shit. But normally I would put a fly out. Like if I got a special guest like you, I would do like a flyer for like a week.
Come on, man.
I would post.
Come on, bro.
But you know, shit been going on, shit been hectic.
Yo, yeah, I know how it
But we made it happen though.
My nigga, listen.
Out of nowhere.
God is good, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's how things fall into place sometimes. Well, man, we don't need no flyer, nigga. You know what I mean? We how we don't need all that.
You know I'm over the top, nigga. You know I like to do everything.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that's just me.
Man.
That's how I am.
I don't need all that, man. You know, man. It's man, it's cool just to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here with family and where we are physically at.
The
like,
content complex,
nigga, where
guys.
we at. Yeah, this content complex and where this place is like at, like
It's
this area, like this just the area, man. Yeah, I was just driving up the road, man. Like, god damn, like this is just Carriage Hill, Savoy, Liberty Crossing. Like I was just coming up, like. They probably don't even call these places. Yeah, Shakespeare. Yo, you gonna see the Shakespeare post when I leave here. You know I gotta pull up.
All right.
You know what I mean? But like they probably don't even call these places the same shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? From when yeah, man. So it's just a blessing that, to just be here, in this area, man. Just still, later, 2022.
Dang.
You know what I mean? Just to be able to just, come through here, man, and hang out, though, man. So I appreciate the invite.
Of course.
We've been trying to hang out. Yeah, do this for a minute. Yeah, man. So I appreciate the invite, man. My nigga, come on, man.
Where do I start? Where you originally from, yo?
West Side, man. I grew up Saratoga Street.
We all moved out here from.
Yeah, we all. We were just talking about that too. Yeah. I grew up. Saratoga Street, man. Saratoga and Monroe. 1824, man. The house not even there no more. Shit, wow. Still remember them numbers and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I moved out to Randallstown, man, at age 8. I moved to Shakespeare Apartments. So I met my cousins was already out there. Y'all know my cousins, Damar, Dante.
Of course.
Of course. They my cousins. Those that don't know, so we had like a lit ass apartment building. Damar and Dante, they lived on like the first floor. Mm-hmm. Dwight, Tony, Tamika Henry Hand, Paul, all of them, second floor.
Damn.
I'm on the third floor. So we were all same apartment building.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yo,
all y'all in the same apartment building.
Yo, shout out
8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah, 8 years old. And that's just that building.
It's that building.
You know what I mean? Shakespeare, all us, man, Damon fought. Just, it's just
rest in peace, Whitey, man.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, my brother, man. That's
Yeah,
man,
But we said that we gotta.
Yeah, y'all know.
We did a nice episode about Whitey too. We did.
I gotta see that, man.
We did a moment of silence, all that.
Man, for real, man.
Whitey, that's my nigga, man.
Man.
I forgot what episode it is.
Y'all know, like, if you know me, you know Whitey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, yeah. So that was nigga, I never really, I mean, we, my brother Dookie, Chuck, you know what I mean? Shakespeare, we didn't lost a few. It was like year to year too. So,
Charles,
Charles and just, Six. And it was like a every year thing for us, man. But, we here, man. But rest in peace to my brother, man. I don't want to make it a sad. But shout out.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. He know what it is. He know what it is, man.
Moved out Shakespeare,
yeah, man.
And you're going to what, Old Court?
I'm going to Church Lane. This is elementary school.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's 88. So I'm like 8, man. I'm going to Church Lane. So crazy. Church Lane, I mean, I heard you shout out C, you know what I mean, on the joint, shout out C. See, that was like my best friend, dog.
That's crazy.
Yo, Ciante, shout out Ciante. Yeah, I got it, nigga.
He here, but he over east, man.
Ciante, when I came out here, that was my best fucking, like, I used to spend the night over this nigga house.
Told me that.
So
Said, nigga.
Said, like,
come on.
Yeah, man. Like,
man.
so like, I went to Church Lane. I was like, shout out. Damn, man. It's so many motherfuckers, man. Yeah, Antonio, dog. Yo, it's so many motherfuckers, yo. Yeah, and then, we went, of course, I went to Old Court. And then, and then Randallstown, man. But I only did 1 year in Randallstown.
I know, that's crazy. That's the
I did 1 year in Randallstown. And then I moved away, played a little football up there, and moved away, man. But my foundation, man, my foundation is here, Randallstown.
After you left from in town, you came here. When you turned 8, you got your first piece of pussy.
All that. Everything happened in Randallstown. I mean, like, in the city was cool, but like, I mean, it was like two kids on my block. Like, it wasn't really like this shit. Yeah, it wasn't like this shit. Like
in the 90s on that type.
Yo, Randallstown is like, it's like all fucking like apartments.
It's like the hood. It's like the hood 90210.
Yeah, it's some wild. Randallstown was is some other shit, man. So
and it's thick because you got so many different sections in Randallstown.
It's like long, like
Kings Park, Dead Park.
It's a lot, man.
Hernwood.
Yeah, Hernwood. It's a lot,
Church
man.
Lane, Savoy. Hillcrest is part of us, too, because that's Milford in Randallstown.
All that, man. So, like, that's kind of where I was born. You know what I mean? I learned to DJ. I learned everything. Yeah, everything from, from Randallstown, man. And it's cool to be back, man. God damn. This shit feel good, bro.
Welcome my man back, man.
Yeah, this shit feel good, bro. My nigga. They said, first thing I said to you, right? I was like, yo, niggas, what the fuck? Yeah, this shit wild. I'm like, what the fuck is a Walmart doing? Nigga, that's not F&M. I'm like, that ain't F&M, nigga.
So just a quick question real quick. So when was the last time have you been out the Randallstown area? Not saying you've been in this area, but I'm just saying.
I still kind of like come through from time to time, but like most of my family, like, they're in the city. So, I mean, I still got family out here. Shout out Wood Rob. You know what I mean? I still got family out here, but I don't come out here as much. You know what I mean? So a lot of it is foreign. And then you got another thing is I moved away so long. Like, these little niggas look at me like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, they don't even know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, oh, who the fuck is yo? I'm like, nigga, who you, nigga? You knew. Right. They really ain't new because I moved away 25 years ago. But
that's a fact.
But man, the foundation is still here, man. It still feels good, man.
We back.
Yeah, man. Like, we back, man. I see this nigga back. In the most random.
Anyway,
like,
I always see out of nowhere. What's up, nigga? Yeah, man. And now we got a spot that we always see each other at, and that's what's love. That's I know Mikey since before I knew all these niggas.
But listen to this though. How like if a barbershop is open like 7 days a week, right? Like, how the fuck do you end up in the barbershop and at the same
It's the same time that I want to get a haircut.
Yo, it's wild. Yeah, that's how wild shit.
Like, that's when we both get our cuts.
So y'all was able to link up, and that's how you was able to get them up close on the show.
This is all the time, though.
But it's like, gotta do this. But then finally, we really locked in. Got each other number and all that. And I'm like, yo, no, this is what we gonna do. Yeah, and then almost something else happened. You got crazy. See, it's always something happened. But I said, you know what?
That's all right.
That's just the way.
We're gonna get it done. Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know how I go. And the barbershop is where you that's where the bones is at. That's where all the the conversations and you meet certain people and come on, man, that's the barbershop. The barbershop is it's like going to a bar. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just and you chopping it up and then you see all kinds of different people walks of life getting it cut. It just so happens, ironically, that my guy is coming in to get his hair cut when I be wanting to get my hair cut. That's how God works. I don't know.
Y'all niggas know I'm on the DC side too. So like, nigga, I drive all the way.
Come out of nowhere.
Nigga, I drive all the way back home to get a cut, nigga. And like, shout out
That's
to the
real
shout
shit.
out to the barber. Shout out to the good
shout
barbers.
Shout out to Mikey, Mr. Philly, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Smell
like,
me.
all the way back home to get it right, man.
This nigga come all the way back
to get it right, bro.
Cut in the hood too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It ain't no mounties. It's really in the hood. It's cleaned up because of what happened last year, 2 years ago. Yeah, crazy ass shit just happened. Everybody know what happened, but
man, Mikey got a crazy story too, but we gonna when I come back, man, we're gonna make sure Mikey here.
When you come back, Mikey,
I didn't meet that nigga on no barber shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's some secondary shit.
You know the nigga was good at it.
I definitely didn't. So we'll talk about that next time, man, when I come back. So I'll fuck with you.
So just to jump into like your craft now, man, because of course you're a DJ, well known DJ. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. of course, may I not grew up with you. I don't personally know you. You know what I mean? Of course, us being here, I know you probably been around somewhere. I've seen you somewhere. Or probably been in one of your parts anywhere.
Yeah.
But you sound familiar. I know DJ Gemini sounds like a well-known DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? How did you get into this DJ realm, and then what really made you want to like do this DJ thing? You know
what year did it start? Because I'm curious about the year. Like, when did you actually start cutting? Like, just getting into the what made you do it?
Like when I was coming up though, like, and once again back to Randall's time, like I tell like, all right, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. Like in DC, right? If you like a young nigga like in DC when you was coming up, you want to be in a go-go band, right? But in Baltimore, like in the 90s, like DJs was running shit, yo. Like Booby would be, Booby, DJ Booby. And I'm gonna talk about Booby a little bit later too, but like, you know, yo used to come and do our motherfucking like little dances and shit. Then you got the culture. Then you got the fashion show culture too in Baltimore. Don't nobody do that shit like outside of here.
Fashion
so like
shit
it's the shit. That's our thing
I just
here.
went to the Western one.
For real, still? They still doing them?
What?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
amazing to me. That is fucking amazing. Yo, that is amazing. So like, that was the one too. Yeah, so like I just love like watching Frank Ski, watching Mike Crosby, DJ Precise,
get him.
You know, watching DJ Booby. You know, DJ Booby is the god. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
shout out to Booby, that's my guy.
The way that like a DJ can control the room. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it just, you know, out in Randallstown, we had old Kojo and you know, rest in peace, you know, Kia and. We had, you know what I mean? We had so many, we had Mike, you know, we had so many DJs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Al Scratch, like, it was so many DJs, right? So I just like you know, just the way that the DJ controlled everything. And I always love music. And another thing, my pops own a music store. What a lot of people don't know. Yeah, what a lot of people don't know is that's my kind of connection to DC. My pops own a music store in DC. For 33 years. I never even when I was here.
He already had that.
He had a record store out there. So like I would go up there like every day in DC. Dang. And I will get to that, but that was how I got on in DC. So I'm, you know, I mean, me being from Baltimore and, you know, I'm Baltimore till I fucking die, nigga. Now let's not get that part twisted.
All right. Keep it a wow.
I would go to DC and learn the culture and learn about Chuck Brown would come in the record store. And, you know, all these niggas from the go-go bands and shit would come in my pop's music store. That joint was, you know, crazy.
Parties.
So I kind of, you know what I mean? I knew about both sides, but I just loved the control. And, yo, the DJs were just running shit in the 90s, man. It was a different thing. I wanted that. You know what I mean? I wanted that, bro. I wanted that, man. So I was putting, you know, turntables together, doing little tapes and shit, you know, selling tapes up Old Court and, you know, just little shit, man, you know, and who would have known, you know, I didn't know it would end up, you know, being able to.
What music was you playing? Like when you was DJing, like what did you start off DJing? What type of music was you doing?
Club, yo. I wasn't even playing rap music. Like it was all club. Yo, it was all club. Like, you know, it was all club.
And we're the founders.
Of course.
We're not saying house music. We didn't start house music. We started club music.
I wasn't playing no rap music. So this is how it would work, right?
Okay.
If you lived in the county and you were a DJ, you would hop on the M8. Right, go to Rogers.
The M8, wow.
You know what I mean? I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Yo, and I got a bad memory.
Shout out to the
M8. M3, the M1, the M8, the 44.
M8 quick.
You know me and my little brother know.
You go downtown, you know what I mean, go see. And this is another thing. My heroes, right? All these DJs that were my heroes, they all worked in the motherfucking record stores and shit.
Yeah, didn't they?
Like,
they all worked in the record stores, right? So that was like that was another thing that was just like, yo, that's
all the music.
That's that nigga right there. Like, so I would ride down Howard Street and to Inner City Records and see DJ Scotty B.
Damn.
Like, all right, not only is that DJ Scotty B right there, but this nigga gonna sell me some records.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take them shits back home and make a tape. Or I'll ride out motherfucking Westview and see DJ Kenny B. Shout out my brother. Shout out my brother, DJ Big L. Shout out DJ Unique.
Yes.
And go to, it was a store called Music Liberated. You know what I mean? I would go out there, buy records. You know what I mean? Or I take the long ride and shit. Shout out my nigga, this nigga. It was a nigga named DJ Chase, right? He used to roll with Big L back in the day. But like this nigga used to be nice with the computer. He could make like tape covers and shit.
Oh.
But that nigga live in Sedonia.
Oh.
Randallstown to Sedonia, nigga. You gotta go down Charles, catch the 5, nigga.
You know how hard it is.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to get to Sedonia from Randallstown, nigga?
Like 2 days to get there.
2 days. But I did it. But I did it. You know what I mean?
Shout
Like,
out to that. I used to
so
take
like,
that 5 too. That 5 take you.
Yo, nigga. Yeah. So all your heroes, man, like, yo, you could go see them niggas. You gonna buy a booby tape. You gonna buy, you know what I mean? You gonna buy a tape. You gonna buy some records. You know what I mean? With your lunch money. That's what I would do. My lunch money, nigga, I ain't eat. You know what I mean? I ain't eat. I would go buy records. I still got them records.
Kept putting that money up.
Put that money up, nigga, and like, yo, and that was it. Just to get that,
How you need to save, though? How you need to save money? How you need to do that? Somebody told you that?
Nah, I'm not the best.
Everybody don't know how about saving to get something.
But if it's just something you want,
yeah,
I'm not the best money management motherfucker now. But
you said to get what you
want.
But
yeah, if it's I gotta have that new record now because nigga, Old Court having a party next week. I gotta get, you know what I mean? I gotta get motherfucking. Yeah, I gotta get motherfucking. I puff a lot of weed. I gotta get what nigga what. Because I know it's a, whoever Kojo down in Savoy doing them parties or, you know what I mean? Yeah, he got that shit. Courage Hill. Parties, yeah, like them niggas got them records. Damn. So I gotta have them fucking records. Like I can't be playing.
Kojo.
Yeah, shout out.
Yo, Kojo.
Yeah, little Kojo.
They had that shit down bottom, up top.
And that nigga was like 8. Yeah. That nigga was like 8. Killing it. He was like 8. He was younger than all us.
Nigga had that
so like, I had, it was a time, like, you had to have them club records, yo.
Kojo's my nigga, though.
Yeah, yo.
Low key, my little nigga.
Yo, you had to have them club records, yo. You couldn't be playing. And it was like a new one every motherfucking week. Yeah, like, so if you wanted it, like, you can't be playing. Like, you gotta be on that shit.
Like the DJ Clue tapes.
So
if you wanted to hear that new shit, you better get to that Clue. Whoever's selling it.
That shit.
You had to go to the flea market and go in the back of the cut where they had it because they was bootlegging.
You had to get it,
man.
Yeah,
you had to get it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hop on the bus. I'm going to get them records.
A record,
nigga. Yeah,
vinyl.
Yeah.
So
all day.
They don't understand that.
So
people don't know what the fuck vinyl is.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know what the fuck vinyl. We talking about records, like
a real record,
tapes and CDs and streaming and all that.
Record, a club record, nigga, unruly. Like it was labels. It was labels.
Case, like
the whole shit.
The real shit.
Yeah,
like you had to really go search for that shit.
And then like I wasn't even like a known nigga, so like it might be like a nigga like in front of me that niggas know. Yeah, the niggas know, and it might be the last. Say it's like some tough ass, like some Miss Tony shit came out or something.
Wow. And Miss Tony said, "How you want, girl?"
It's 2 of them motherfuckers left.
Certain amount of tapes.
Yeah.
Got a certain amount of tapes you can get.
Nigga, come on.
That's a fact.
Nigga, I might not even get that record. I might not even get it.
Damn.
I gotta go back tomorrow.
This is before streaming, guys.
This is before.
This is like the groundwork of DJing and knowing and loving
That's that
music.
Real shit. That's that shit,
wow.
bro. That's that shit, man. Like,
see, I ain't know this
culture,
part of that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
There's a lot of culture there. Yo.
It's a lot, man. And that's just every DJ.
They go through.
I'm sure go through this same, like we all go through the same. We went through that same shit. Trying to stack your crates. Now everybody got the same records, so it's about these right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got these.
Right, and that I was
you don't got these.
So jumping into even that jumping straight into that, like as you seen it grow from like where you was at to where it's at now, and like like grabbing those songs and knowing how to rock the crowds, knowing what songs to play, what's hot, what's not. So like as we at now, like, how do you feel like just music in general is? Or how do you feel like how the music has transitioned so much to, you know, you can always rock a crowd with a good song or some great songs or some dope records, but that's probably not what people want to hear. You know what I mean? So like, how have you been able to like,
how you pick and choose?
Yeah, like how do you continue to like make sure you rock these crowds with these different songs and genres? How it's been changing up?
You gotta know who you are, man. Like
African Congo shit.
Yeah, that too.
So, you know,
that's hot. You just gotta know who you are, man. Like as a DJ, like, and it's like a rapper. Let's just say like a rapper, man. You just gotta know who your crowd is. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, I know, nigga, I'm not gonna go to the high school tomorrow and rock out for these motherfucking 16-year-olds the same way I'm gonna go rock out for this 40 and over on Saturday.
Right.
I know that. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta move with it. You know what I mean? Like, I know exactly who my crowd is. I know exactly, like, when I walk in the club, I'm looking to fuck around who up in here. I know what record is gonna work on what motherfucker. I know. Yeah, it's
That's
important. You know what I mean? Like, somebody just tried to call me to book me for like a high school joint 2 days. You know what I mean? And like, I know, like, that ain't me. It was, you know, it was a time where I was, you know, doing that, but that's not me. I don't even have fun.
You would have jumped on it the whole night.
I'd have jumped on it.
Like, oh, yeah,
but it's not even fun to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even fun to me.
Children.
I got children. Yeah, I got children. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, that shit moving.
Keep it a foul wow.
Yo, that shit move fast, bro. Like, the music moves so fast now. It's no, like, a song doesn't have time to sit and marinate anymore. Like, none of that shit, you know. So I know who I am.
So do you like doing? Do you do the younger crowd? I mean, I know you probably maybe or
you gotta pay me a lot of money.
Okay.
Like, you know, and it's nothing against it, but you gotta pay me a lot of money.
Okay.
To really, this year I've been doing a lot of proms, a lot of white proms too, That's what's up. Shout out to the white prom. Yeah, man. Shout out to the back east. And even you know, one of my, I'll give a jewel to the DJs listening. Even one of my jewels, and it's really simple too. Make them write down what they want to hear. Mm-hmm. It's so simple.
Damn. Like, what do you guys want to hear?
What the fuck is it? I told them niggas, I don't give a fuck how much shit you write down. So you know what you walking into. If them niggas write down 50 songs, god damn it, nigga, that's pretty much your whole party. Smart. And you walk in there with them 50 songs. And you kind of, you know, in between, in between, you're going to fill in little shit. But you'll kind of know what you walking into. But it's not fun to me. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, it's not challenging. It's not fun. You wanna. Yeah, nigga.
You gotta adapt.
I'm a DJ, man. I'm a DJ, man. Yeah, I'm a DJ.
You gotta adapt. You gotta know your crowd.
That's cool, but you gotta give me a couple of hours. Yeah, that's real shit.
I'm a DJ, bro.
That's dope, man. Because DJs are important, man. I think the DJ. Yo, I really.
They're one of the most important.
As far as hip hop. No, it's just music in general, man.
Like, started out with the DJ first.
A great DJ can make
like a rapper.
Yes, it's important.
It's very important, man. Like, but
breaking news.
Yeah, man.
It's like CNN. The DJ is like CNN for hip hop listeners. You know what I'm saying? Fox 40. It's like they're the ones that's breaking the new shit.
Kinda, sorta.
Well,
like,
let's get into that too.
Yeah.
Like,
but we talk about your era, like how you came up.
Right. Yeah. So even now, we even transitioning into that. Like now, it's like, yo, you going to a club, you want your song played, you gotta pay the DJ a couple hours. Or it's like they don't break records now. Now, if you're not hot, they not playing your shit. Or if you're not on the radio, they not playing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's like even if you play a house party tomorrow, you might got one of me Heat Rod records. You're like, man, I like this record. I'm gonna play it and see how I do. Cool. But if we don't know you, you know what I'm saying? I say we know it, but let's just say, you know what I mean, you might hit this record. You might love it.
Right.
But you ain't gonna play it because you don't know us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, this is how, like, at a party or a club, right? People think that they want to hear like the new shit or the shit that niggas ain't playing. But they really don't.
Keep it.
They really
keep
don't.
It a foul wow.
You don't want to ever, I mean, it's rare. It's rare that you're going to go to a party and hear some foreign shit that you never heard in your life. and you're gonna feel the same way about that moment that you will when you hear some shit that
like
you love already.
Concert, like a concert.
That's a concert too.
Leading off,
and even a concert, you be like, yo, I don't want to hear that motherfucker.
Where
like,
my niggas at?
Yo, you know, like Maxwell, right? You go see Maxwell, right? That nigga always be like, yo, this is my new song I'm about to come out with. He be like, nigga, shit fortunate, nigga. Like, you don't hear that shit. Like, yo, I ain't shit. Like, yo, like, don't you hate that shit? So, like, it's like the same thing with DJs. Like, yo, I mean, you could dress it up sometimes, like as a DJ and shit, but like niggas don't want to hear that shit. Nigga, yo, all the time.
So how do records get broken for
right now?
Right
now is these playlists, man. Like right now, these playlists rule. You know what I mean? Yeah, like yo, I ain't breaking shit. I keep it 100. Like I'm not breaking. It's rare that I just now I play records. Yeah, like I wish that people like what I like, right? Okay, but in all actuality, I'm 42, right? Mm-hmm. So let me break this down to you too. Like I'm on 2 radio stations, right? I'm on 93.9 and I'm on Magic 102.3. Mm-hmm. So nigga, I'm 42. This is some wild shit. I'm the old nigga on 93.9. I'm the young nigga on Magic 102.3. Wow. Right? So it's like a weird ass like fucking place like where I'm at, right? So when you 42, like, and it's funny, I ran into Herbie at the Benny show, right? At Benny.
Real shit.
Right now where we at like in music, yo, we got like it's like this 40 like shit for us, right?
Like, we love it.
Yeah, we just we in that bitch like so much shit.
It's like Christmas to us.
Yo, you got it's so many Benny the Butchers, right?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's so much that we got. It's so much music out for us. But nigga, I can't play that shit on Saturday at the club. These chicks don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear fucking Benny. Like, niggas don't even want to hear that shit.
Not
you know
club.
What I'm saying? They don't want to hear it. Like, niggas don't want to really hear, that new, they say they do. Because it's the right thing to say. But nigga, you want to hear Money Bag Yo. You want to hear that same ass Money Bag Yo shit your ass was listening to on the way up here.
You want to hear that shit? You want to hear Lil Baby?
Yeah, you want to hear Lil Baby.
I understand that. But the problem is, let me tell you what the problem is. A lot of people don't know how to differentiate. That's
right.
The word. Differentiate for what you like and what you don't like. Or not even saying what you don't like. What you like and when you want to like it.
Right.
And you just said that when you want to like it. Like, I don't want to hear that when I'm in.
I don't even want to hear it.
Exactly.
I don't even want to hear it.
And again, I'm the biggest fan of that nigga.
I love it.
But I don't want to hear that shit when I'm in this club.
I'm a different.
So it's
I'm
about
in a different place.
DJs starting to differentiate and knowing when to play certain things and knowing when not to play certain things. Yo, it's a service for everybody. I just seen that what Wallow said. Wallow said that it's a service for all kinds of listeners and
Agreed.
Talent and people. They out here wanting to hear certain things from a certain person or a certain type of MC or a certain type of artist. So it's like you got to tap into what they like and you got to go and just dive into what they like.
And the great DJs, the brilliant DJs are going to play the same shit.
The brilliant DJ.
The same shit a different way.
Yes.
So it may be a song that you hear every time you're in the club, but they're going to play it a different way. They're going to play it from a different part. They're going to mix it a different way. They're going to sandwich it. And what I mean by sandwiching it is like play some other shit before it and some other shit after it a different way. That's what separates us Baltimore niggas, and I'm not shitting on nobody region. But he got me drinking that shit. But like that's what separate. And I'll even, and I'm going to add, just as a region, Baltimore, D.C., like that's what separates all of us from the rest of the fucking world.
Wow.
And that's what separates us from we got the best DJs in the nigga.
Is that what it is? We different.
I'm not shitting on none of these niggas. And shout out to Philly, because Philly is right there.
Yeah,
Philly right there. Philly right there as far as DJs. But I'm just saying, like, we know how to switch shit up and just, you can play it different. And it's going to feel different. It's not going to feel the same.
Can I, before we go further, I just want to say something about Baltimore. Baltimore told me and showed me that we are the most diverse listeners. I'm talking about back when I was younger. I ain't talking about now. Now I can't say that. But when we was younger, we loved the West Coast. We loved Scarface and them niggas. We loved the East Coast New York niggas. Like we loved everybody. Yo, we listened to Snoop. When I was going to Pimlico and all that shit was out, niggas thought they was from over west. Chaz already know. I thought I was Ice Cube. I was Ice Cube. Joke. Before Nas, before everybody know I love Nas, but before Nas, I was Ice Cube. Yo, I was a West Coast nigga.
Yeah, we are like a melting pot. Kind of like a melting pot. Yeah.
I don't think these young. That's the reason why I'm bringing it up. I don't think the younger people that's listening to the music that they listen to now and what they gravitate towards and what they love, I don't think they understood the diversity that Baltimore really. We never was a region.
Right.
We never was a go-to. It's just that, they buying tickets. They going to. It's only did it too short. Too short to come in and sell tickets. Like, that's what I'm trying. Right. It didn't matter who it was. If we liked you, we bought tickets and we fucked with you. So it's like, they be like, Baltimore don't have a style. They always look at Baltimore rap music. Like, so what's the style? Especially now. Like, what do they gravitate towards? Back then we had K-Mac.
I think Baltimore still like that.
88.9. We had the underground.
Shout out strictly.
Of course, man.
Motherfucking hip hop, the foundation. The foundation. DJ Global Mike. The mainism. The foundation of Baltimore hip hop. Right.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
God damn, nigga.
We was into that.
Nigga, come on,
what
man.
What happened to that, though?
Like, we dropping some jewels tonight, nigga.
Do people care about the underground scene? They do because I go to Griselda concerts.
Yeah.
And the people that's opening up for him are from Baltimore.
It's easier to get it, though. So now, it's so easy to find what you're looking for. So, if we go back, if we could talk about Morgan State Strictly Hip Hop, we had to turn that shit on to hear the beat nuts. So we had to turn that shit on to hear, you know what I mean? Like all that shit. Or unless you get a clue tape.
But we was getting the underground Baltimore.
Yo, it was underground. And it was that underground Baltimore shit.
From, the vicinity, the tri-state.
Yeah, so
people that never was heard before. Yeah, you would hear a song from a nigga that was never out. You never knew this nigga, but you love the song. Like, that nigga hard.
Yo, that shit is beautiful,
then he might make it. And
that
then he be like, I remember him when he did that song. Like, we don't get that feeling. I don't think the young kids understand that.
It's too easy to find music, and the way that they digest it is fast. They digest that shit, nigga. It's like they hear a song, they done with that shit. They done with that shit in a day, in a week. Unless it has to be really, really, really good.
Popping in the club. You gotta be in the club now.
It's I gotta go find it. It's I gotta go to you know what I mean? I can go find it. So it takes away from it, man. And it's hard to really explain to somebody that really didn't live that, live those moments. I got a daughter, and I'll be trying to tell her, but she be like, she don't get it. And I mean, I get it that she don't get it because you had to be there.
But she might not get it that you don't, but you get it, but you get it that she don't get it.
You had to be there, you just had to be there, man. But
do you think we can, not saying train the ears of the new generation, but if you play good music, good music is always going to be good music.
But they like what they like, yo. Chris Rock said some shit one time, right? And this is the realest shit ever, bro. He said the nigga said the music that you're going to like forever is the shit that you was listening to when you started fucking.
Damn, that's real shit.
All right.
That's real shit.
So think about this, right?
Show the seed.
Yeah. So think about this, right? So we were just talking about Griselda, right?
Tony.
We love Griselda, right?
Love him.
Who does Griselda remind us of?
Like Woo, Mobb Deep.
Woo, right there. And that's the shit we was listening to when we first started fucking. So Chris Rock said that, and it was a joke when he said it, but it was the most fucking realest shit.
Amazing.
So they're gonna just like what they like, right? And some of it's really good.
Yeah.
Some of it's good. It's a time for, the shit that man, I took my daughter to see what's my nigga name? Fucking golf nigga. what's my nigga name, yo? Tyler. I took my daughter to see, nigga, you got me drinking. I took my daughter to see Tyler, right? And like, yo, we had the time of our life, nigga. And like, that Tyler is like kind of my generation, but he's like kind of her generation and shit too. Yeah, Tyler the creator and shit. Yeah. So like,
Tyler dope, yo.
Yeah, Tyler dope. Like we went to the show and we had the time of our life.
That show, how was that show, yo?
Yo, nigga.
He was in DC?
Yeah, it was top three. Top 3 best shows I've ever seen.
That show, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have went to that show, yo. That guy.
Top 3 best shows I've ever seen. Yo, the show is up on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, the show was up, yo. It was fucking brilliant, yo. Like the nigga had the bull.
Tyler's all featured. It's crazy. Like, Tyler been there.
But like they just like what they like, right? And it's like we like what we like.
So she liked Tyler.
I love Tyler. So check this out. Let me give you something else, right? My pops, right? My pops is like pushing 70. So check this shit out.
This your pops.
This gonna really fuck you up, but this is some real shit. My pops loves James Brown. All right?
Of course.
Loves James Brown. So he told me this story like when he was young, like he used to listen to James Brown records and shit, and like he loved James Brown, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he said his dad told him like one day, my grandfather, like he told him one day, like he came in there and like fucking broke his record player, some wild ass shit, right? And he was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit you listening to, right? He like, James Brown. He's like, fuck James Brown.
Wow.
That nigga's not Jackie Wilson.
See, Jackie Wilson was that guy too.
He was the James.
That's historical shit.
So it's like
that's historical shit. Though.
So
a lot of people don't know that shit.
I'm saying that to say like the Jackie Wilson niggas looked at James like, you know what I mean? James came out with some other shit that was just some new, like, you know what I mean? Just you like these that you never seen before. Just like drill or just like this
Michael
shit
Jackson
now.
studied James Brown.
Same thing.
That's the crazy part.
Same thing.
Nobody seen Mike.
So he's like, you know, James that shit ain't real music. And now it sounds crazy. You're like, yo, it's fucking James Brown. But to a Jackie Wilson fan, James Brown is drill music, nigga.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's drill music. That's some new.
You like, man, I ain't fucking with
I ain't fucking with that shit. He
can't
really
it might
dance.
be good to somebody else.
Yeah.
It ain't good to you, though.
It's the same thing with you know, the younger generation. It's kind of like, yo, that's what they own. That's their thing. And there's gonna come a time where their music, and it's gonna be a new generation, and that new shit to them that's gonna sound like some shit. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? Moneybag Yo is our guy, or you know, Drake is our guy, you know, Dirk is our guy.
So like, we got a golden era. We already know what the golden era is, and you know, we already know
what's your golden era.
What is the golden era?
Because I'm about to say, hold on.
What is the golden era?
We're gonna jump into that, but I was going to just ask one question before we jump into that. What's like a song, right, that you can hear and it takes you to a place, you can smell what's going on, you can taste the food you was eating, you can see the people you was talking to, you can feel what's going on around in that era or what's happening right then and there. Okay. Like I have a song, and I'll let y'all know. You wanna know my
no,
joint?
Hell yeah, go ahead. Yo. Nigga, let that shit out. I want to know.
You want to know. And I mean, like,
actually,
it's two of them. It's two of them, actually.
He never told me this.
It's two of them.
So everybody don't think I know, because I don't.
And it's in the golden era.
I'm about to find out like y'all about to find out.
One is definitely If I Rule the World, Nas.
Wow.
That's one.
What the fuck? Niggas ask
That's one. That one takes me to like
I'm
a place.
Nas fan.
No, that one takes me to exactly what it is, what I was doing, what was happening.
It was written.
But
it was written shit.
Biggie, One More Chance.
Wow.
That record, yo. Whenever that record come on, no, not the remix. The remix is
the remix.
That one.
That's the
we know.
remix.
Yeah, we know the one we're talking about. The original one is the one. Yeah, we know. Yeah, so we call it the remix, but I call it the original because that's the one. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That record will always take me to just a place, what I was doing, it just makes me feel good.
That's what they say about good music. That's what they say about. They say good music. You know exactly to this day, right, where you were at the first time you heard it and how you felt. What you just said. That's what they say about good music.
I can feel it.
So you said songs. Biggie, One More Chance.
Biggie, One More Chance, and Nas, If I Rule the World. Those two songs, yo.
Dang, y'all gonna put me on the spot.
What song do you know, like, with, you know exactly, like, nigga, I was with such and such.
For your life, or you going to get your eat, whatever. We could die together, as long as I send your maggot ass to the essence. I don't give a fuck about my presence. Infamous. Yo, like, you see when you...
So...
That's 95. So I'm down bottom. that took me down Savoy East. I'm down Savoy.
So that's the whole album.
A lot of shit going on.
It's fucking
talking
great.
about the whole album.
That's great.
I was just talking
that
about the song.
I just thought about run for your life, or you gonna get your heat, whatever. We could die together as long as I send your maggot ass to the essence.
That's fucking.
I don't give a fuck about my presence. I'm lost in the world of hate and can't wait till the next crab nigga to step in me fate. I'm lethal when I see you. There's no sequel. 24/7 Mac 11 is my people. So when you do that, it takes you right there.
So that song. So that's
I'm down bottom.
So that's that joint. That's the
one.
First, that's the first record actually on Infamous, right? That's
number one. It's the intro, nigga.
Yeah, it's the intro. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, yo. Like
so that's one.
It
takes you right back to where you was at.
When I was there, that was the first thing we always played. We never skipped. We just played the first song. That's how great the album is.
Right.
The intro. Mm-hmm. You press play and let's go. And that's why I thought like that's what made me think that way. All right. And the second song, it was.
I mean, you got a second one, but I was just thinking about, you know what I mean?
I would say fuck the police. I really was a cube. I'm really an ice cube.
Well, that's what it is.
When I really think about fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got a bag because I'm brown. Like when I think that's how.
So what do you think? So when you hear that,
it was Ice Cube and Nas.
I'm just saying, what comes to your mind, and where you at when you hear that song? Where do you go? What happens?
Yo, when I first heard fucking, we in Town and Country. Nigga.
So you thinking?
I was living in Town and Country. Woodlawn, shout out to my Woodlawn nigga. Shout out to Woodlawn nigga low key too. I was living in Town and Country.
He played that heavy too, by the way.
I listened to Cube
a lot.
Easy, you know I did. Y'all know.
Yeah.
I was a nigga behind the tape. See, listen, you was a DJ, right? I wasn't a rapper then. I didn't rap. I didn't write nothing down then. But I was a nigga that loved hip hop so much. I would, whenever I made some money, I would go buy the tape from Sam Goody.
Yeah, you always knew your shit.
Yeah, yo. You know that.
Yeah, you always knew your shit.
This is before you even knew me. So I'm like a young nigga going to Sam Goody. Wherever I gotta go at to get the album that's popping, I'm there. Like how you did, like that's what I say. I can relate to the DJ shit. Yeah. When you get your crates together, like nigga, I got all this shit together, nigga. I'm ready to go. I can make some money off this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a nigga that was buying everybody's album. LL Cool J, anybody you name Slick Rick, I bought it. So that's what I was on. Posters on the wall, y'all know. Poster everywhere. I had so many different fucking posters. I had no goddamn paint on the wall.
They're the good days, bro. They're the good days.
That's the essence.
So
what's yours?
So I'm gonna show you. I was going through my phone while you was on here. I want to show you this picture, right?
Uh-oh.
So you look at this picture right here. You know all three.
Wow.
Right? So I'm gonna tell you something. So
I wish y'all could just show
see
this
picture, man. It's shit crazy, right? Like, so my two brothers, man. I'm the last one living. It's shit crazy, right? So no, don't do it. So listen.
Do you understand? He played with me rec football.
Yeah,
rec.
That's what he did too, yo. So listen, this picture right here, right? These are my brothers. So listen, we used to call ourselves the Tremendous Trio, right? It's like three of us and shit, right?
Wow.
So me, Marvin, and Dwight. So listen, I remember like, when Life After Death came out, right? Like, yo, Dookie, like Marvin was like the first nigga with that shit, right? Like it was crazy.
Probably
so like I joined, yo, I can't even get
out of school. Did he,
we driving in like your little hatchback shit. Yo, I still can't even get through this song because that was like yo shit. So like I love the dough.
I love
right?
the dough.
Yo, nigga,
much,
I can't get through this song.
Wow.
Like if it come through,
Jay and Big go crazy.
Yo,
one thing about that song, that beat is so. It's like one of the most like.
It's amazing.
It's track
like Al Phil door.
So you know what this? I'm gonna tell you what the song does for you and what you're saying, right? And
it's mastered so well.
Yeah, what good music does, like it puts you where they're at. So like when you listen to that song, you feel like you jive kind of rich.
Yeah, like you got money.
Yeah, like you got the money. Like,
so it's mastered.
You
so
might got
good.
$200
So
you know,
good.
like if you listen to the words, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we push the hottest whips. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just everything that you want. Yeah.
That's how it is, though.
Yo, I can't even. I remember I was DJing. Like, I got a Twitch show.
97.
I got a Twitch show and shit. And I be DJing.
Play,
and like, I played it one day, yo. Like, and I had to, like, I was using OBS. I had to, like, switch the scene. Like, because, yo, I just broke down. Like, nobody really knows this. You know what I mean? But, like, every time I hear that song, I just break down because of that picture. Because of that picture. Because that picture is the only picture I got. You know what I mean? Like when my brothers
You see they remade the song? You see that shit, right?
You can't remake that.
Did you see it?
Who remade that shit?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
They remade I Got a Dope?
Go on title.
No, I'm just saying who?
No, they remade his verse. Biggie's verse.
Oh, that verse.
Oh, yo, what's the name? Ty Dolla.
I think it was Ty
Ty
Dolla.
Dolla. Yeah, Ty Dolla. I listened to it one time, but like that's one of them. It's this other song by Main Source called "Looking at the Front."
What?
Door,
Looking at the front door.
which is on my top 10 greatest hip hop songs ever. But I'm gonna tell you what's special. What's special about?
You really love that song?
No, I'm gonna tell you why I love it. I'm gonna tell you.
Before you go into it, I know he about to.
Looking at the front door.
Let me just say one thing.
Chill.
We fight every man. The words of that song.
We fight every night, but that's not kosher.
Yeah. I'm looking at the front door, but like it used to be this DJ, yo. Like I wish I had black hair, man, because it was like his name was Chucky, but he was from like Savoy, right? But like, yo, when I first wanted to like be a DJ, I don't know. We used to go. Me and Damon Foster used to go over your house or like or something. Yo used to like play that shit. And he was like the only nigga with 1200. He used to play that shit, yo. Yo. And I was like, yo,
this shit sounds so good.
This shit sounds so good. Like, I'm looking at the front door. Like when I used to do the new mix on KYS.
Shout out to Large Pro,
shit,
man.
Yeah, Large Pro all day. Main Source. I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that shit. Yeah. I got funny ass Large Pro story too, yo. I'm gonna tell you before we leave. I told you it was gonna be longer than an hour, yo.
Let's go.
I got an ill ass Large Pro story, yo. But yo, I'm gonna listen to that shit when I leave. But definitely looking at the front door and I love the dough, man. Like, yo, I love the dough. I still can't get through it, bro. Like, it just puts me here. It puts me in Randallstown, bro.
That song, man.
It put me. Yeah, yo. It put me here, bro. It put me here in Randallstown.
That's one of them joints, man. That song is so perfectly mastered. It just sounds so good. Every time it's really clean.
And
it's a very clean mix.
If you really listen, and I'm sure Hov will probably tell you this, like. Every time you listen to Hov and Biggie, it sounded like they was battling.
Mm-hmm.
They was.
And yeah. It sounded like they was like if they're one up in each other. They're one up in each other. Like so, you listen to Hov's verse, like Hov get it out, and then you listen to Big's verse. He one up.
Vegas and both shit.
That third verse they split it. You know what I mean? That third verse they kind of split it, but it's. That joint just kind of put me there. It put me right there in that picture. That's why I was like trying to find it.
That's a good
like,
one.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah, man. It kind of like put me there.
I didn't even think about this shit like
yo, when you said it, I'm like, yo, you find this picture. Like, so I can show it to Herb because Herb can kind of know where this is going. Yeah, he gonna know. He gonna like, kind of know where this is going, man. Yeah, man.
That golden era though. So look,
Shakespeare, nigga, I used to be around there.
I'm just gonna
shout out
say,
Deanna, man.
Shout out
to look. Nigga said I'm real. Oh, he said this. He gave it
I know Deanna, man. Yeah. Love you. Tell mama, kiss mama for me. Kiss mama for me.
My mother's the homie, like for real, yo. She was the first person. She was one of the first people that allowed people to come over there and really blow and not get in trouble and drink and shit. Like, y'all good, y'all good in here.
Let's call later, man.
And then we gotta get the fuck out of there after a while, but
all day.
But she allowed us to do what we had to do, and I had to go across Liberty Road, and we living in Burnbrook. You don't even know. Burnbrook and Shakespeare's right there.
Yeah,
right there. Yeah.
One time,
I be all the time.
Nigga, I was so drunk I couldn't fucking cross Liberty Road. I felt like Frogger. You remember the game Frogger?
Yeah, to hop over the.
Yeah, I was like, can I go this way? Should I do it? No, no. You know what? I'm gonna wait till everybody goes. I'm gonna run.
I'm just a fountain of truth in a world full of
the time of
lies.
my life down here chopping it up with y'all niggas, man.
Keep it a foul wow.
So what is the golden era? Because I'm gonna just
for me. What for you?
I'm gonna just go with. And this is. I mean, I
better not
think,
say Kanye.
No, come on.
I'm fucking with you. You know,
That's not a golden era. That's one artist. That's just one artist.
You better say the greatest year of hip hop.
Yeah, to me.
First, the greatest 4 years.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it can be an era, whatever era you feel like was golden, whatever your golden era was. I think it's going to be, for me, it's like, it got to be 94 to 97. Like those 3 years.
Crazy. That was crazy.
So you didn't like anything before 94?
No, I love everything. No,
he's saying the gold.
I'm just saying that's the golden.
It's like the best years.
Yeah, that was just like it.
The best
like
3
Nas
years.
and Jay, Biggie,
everybody.
Like
Smith and Wesson.
A whole bunch of stuff. I mean, we can go through
Mobb
it.
Deep. I can name all of them.
90, I was going to say 93. I was going to say 93. Right. 93 to 96.
What? Midnight Marauders.
I was going to say 93 to 97. 93 to 97.
93, 97.
I would say 93 to 97 crazy. Because after Big and Pac died, I ain't going to lie. After Big and Pac died, it just got stale.
Y'all niggas is tripping.
So which one you talking about?
So listen.
Go for
I moved to Randallstown in 88, right? So shout out my cousin DeMar and Dante, right? So listen, when I lived in the city, niggas ain't had like cable and shit, right? Like, so when I remember this shit. Yo, and I got a fucked up ass memory. But when I moved to the county, niggas had cable. Niggas had the motherfucking the remote with the turn shit with the joint, right? So niggas had like MTV. Yeah, so that was when niggas like when I really first started seeing videos. This is 88, nigga. So like I'm talking Kane, like I'm talking
Cool
Kane, Cool G,
Slick Rick,
like
Rah,
like that was like, you know, that was where
Ice Cube, don't fucking
and and I'm not NWA. So like
enemies,
so like and I'm and like that and like in 90, you know, it's funny I do this with my daughter.
It's crazy.
But like 88
to 92.
That little moment, like in that window. And a whole bunch of shit happened. Don't get me wrong. A whole bunch of shit happened after that. But I'm just saying, like, just for me, like, that was like when I, like, felt, you know, they be like, yo, when did you fall in love with, you know, like that kind of shit. That was like when I really fell in love. Like, yo, this videos, just recording videos, yo, like, you know, and like even the R&B shit. Nigga, let me tell you something.
Don't be cruel, Bobby
Let me tell you some shit, Herbie. Like, and we were just talking, like, I always talk about, like, my heroes. Nigga, I work with Donnie motherfucking Simpson.
He's the one.
My nigga, you understand what I'm saying? My nigga, I work with Donnie Simpson.
We're not gonna let you just pass that. We're gonna dig into that.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
Like
yo, my nigga. So like video soul, like
everything.
That whole like moment right there.
Talking about Donnie Simpson.
Nigga.
Amazing.
Yo, and the nigga act like he know me all the time. Like, Gemini, how's your family? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so just for something.
He's amazing.
Yeah, man. So like that little moment.
But Donnie Simpson started a lot of shit. So.
Come on, bro.
He was one of the guys that we always looked for and listened to, and we was always involved with.
Yo, nigga, y'all don't start me up tonight. Don't start me up.
Y'all don't understand. We don't have Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all these things. You only can go off the TV and the cable that you had.
Nigga. Them niggas, all them. Chris Thomas. Yo, Chris
Funny
Thomas.
guy.
All them. Like, yo, all them. Like, that's a whole nother segment of this podcast, nigga. Like, but yo, nigga. So I'm just saying that.
88 to 92?
Yeah.
Buckshot.
88 on up. 88 on up.
Yo,
like,
Red
88.
Man.
We got like,
so much shit.
before 88, yo, you know what I mean? Like, but, yo, rest in peace, my big bro, Bismarck E, nigga. Like,
wow. 88 was like 95.
What I feel like was really that was more like 96 to 2000.
I agree. And I agree. And I agree that it's just because you was born in 91.
Yeah.
But if you was born in 81,
you'd
be different.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, you know,
I ain't mad at the 96 shit.
But I'm not mad at that. Like, shit was
crazy.
Shit was,
Nah, all that shit came out.
You getting DMX. You got DMX. Yeah, you got DMX. You got Cam. You got
Nori. Yeah, Nori.
Capone and Nori.
You got a lot.
You got all that shit.
Mobb
Master P. You got Cash Money. You
got Luda 50. You really getting the South.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Outkast was crazy.
So what's
Gemini and all that shit? I know.
So what's your golden era, Heat?
Golden era for me?
Yeah, your shit golden era.
I just told y'all.
No, he said his. I mean, so what
I'm
is
saying from like 92 to 98. 92, 98 is the best.
92 to 98?
Yeah, no music is better than that. I mean, I could say from 90 to 98, but we got to squeeze years in. I would say 92, 98. I've never heard no better music, no better lyrics, no better nothing. Till even now, like I'm listening to everything. I listen to everything.
Ain't nothing better.
Y'all don't rap like them niggas. Y'all still don't rap like it was written. AZ do or die. Like y'all don't rap like that. Y'all not that precise with the bars. It's cool. And the funny part is they made certain songs appeasable.
Right.
That back then. You know what I'm saying? Like Wu-Tang was appeasable. You had certain songs that motherfuckers go crazy. And it sold out arenas. Like it ain't always about women all the time, yo. I know y'all want to see women when y'all go out. That's why I don't want to do is, but y'all exploiting women. That's the problem about what's going on now. Because all y'all do is listen to exploitive women. Because Queen Latifah, Bahamadia, I can name all the MCs that was amazing from 90 to 2000. And y'all, that's what
Nobody's
I'm saying.
fucking with them.
These girls want
They don't do it
Nobody
now.
fucking
they want
with them.
attention.
But Queen Latifah richer than every bitch that ever came out. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call y'all bitches.
And she's rich because she's talented. Yeah, because she's talented too. Yeah,
She
ain't had
spreaded
that.
her talent. She wasn't just limited to just rapping.
Yeah,
I'm just a rapping woman that rap about Queen stuff, and I'm just rapping about black equality. No,
shit fuck you up. Shit fuck you up.
Banging your
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
Dana.
Shit
They
fuck
call
you
her-
up.
Her
Yeah.
name is Dana.
Shit fuck you up.
That's what I'm saying, but
Nah.
shout out. That's why I ain't want.
Shout out to Bishop
Some of
Eric.
that.
Shout out to Bishop Eric Wright. He is tuned in.
Oh, my
Shout out to
nigga.
Bishop.
Bishop
What up,
definitely
B?
said, shout out to you. He said you is his brother.
Yeah,
He
that's
said he
my
carries
guy,
your
man.
crates. He said
Yeah, that's
he's
my guy.
He's
So-
family.
Hold up,
When I moved,
Bishop.
you just say how small the world is.
Hey yo, stop.
So when I moved away from Randallstown, like it just was like a few folks like that, like that was my brothers. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I went to when I moved out there, I went from Randallstown to the motherfucking whitest school on God's nigga that they made, nigga. Atherton High School at that time. Nigga, I went to Atherton. Yeah, I went to Atherton. Yo, it was white though. You know what I mean?
Dirt bikes, all they
Yeah, all that, right?
Grinnell, Atherton, Centennial, we did all.
So Eric was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of us. You know what I mean? Black people, yeah, yo. It wasn't a lot of us out there. So like Eric, it was, so we all had to kind of rock. That nigga, they had the KKK out that motherfucker. Like when I went out that bitch.
They had Nazis.
Yeah, I went from this shit,
That
shit was wild.
And all, like,
that shit was wild. It was wild out there. Like all the shit I saw on TV, they had out there. Yeah, that shit was wild, yo. So, shout out to E, man. Shout out to Eric, man. That's my guy, man. Yeah, shout out to Eric,
y'all
man.
just fucked my head up. I did not know you knew Bishop, yo.
Yo, nigga, let me tell you about nigga. We did a talent show together, like the school talent show. I was Puff, he was Mace, or the other way around. Like we
Bishop
saying like,
will
can't
tell you
nobody
what
hold me down. Can't nobody we did like that.
Yo,
Can't
did that shit?
Yeah, like yeah, man. Like so.
Why is y'all giving me these small?
Yo, it's
worlds
cool. It's
of
cool
life?
to have still like relationships like 30 years later. You know what I mean? Like with good folks, man. So, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. And that may watch this a little later on. And this is cool, man. Yo, this is cool what you doing. Listen, Hold on, bro. Like, let me give you your flowers too, man. No pun intended.
My God.
But like, let me give you your flowers too, man. Like, what you doing and what you're creating, you know, down here with a podcast. I'm like, yo, any nigga in Baltimore County, city, like, should have a motherfucking podcast. It should be Herb, like, because yo, Herb, you all know Herb could talk.
You know I do.
You know, but it's one thing. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. It's one thing to be able to talk, and it's one thing to just be kind of rambling at the mouth and shit. Like what you say has substance. You know what I'm saying? So you're not just talking, you know, just to talk. You know, so I was, you know, first thing we kind of set the date up for me to come over. I was like, yo, send me T-Man or whatever the guy's joint was, so I kind of know what I'm walking into. Yeah, I know what I'm kind of walking into. You know what I mean? Because you know how, yo, niggas like, you know, nigga might invite you any motherfucking way and shit. Like, you don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck you at? I've seen it. And you know, I watched T-Man, like, yo, and shout out to y'all for the episode with T-Man. Yo, shout out. Listen, another thing, yo, shout out to T-Man. Wow. Like, I watched that all the way through. And I know T-Man.
And he know you.
Yeah, like I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? Like all this new shit, like, you know, I mean, I know T-Man. I know T-Man. I know motherfucking Maurice. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know all of them. Yeah, they we all grew up together. So like, I know he kind of going through a moment, you know what I mean, right now. And shout out to him, man. Prayers to him. I hope he could kind of, you know, clean everything up.
Thank you, yo.
That that went on, man. I hope he could kind of clean all that up. That's not the nigga I know.
Yeah, but a lot of people look at it differently.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, and I get the other side of that shit too, because like I would have an issue. We would have a big issue too if that was, you know, if that kind of happened to me. I'm not sure why he did what I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But all I could say is I said an instant prayer for him.
Damn,
you know what I mean? Instantly.
Niggas don't do that.
I prayed for him because, like, you know, all I know is a nigga that I knew, you know, fucking playing basketball. Yo. All I know is a nigga I played basketball with at Church Lane, and you know what I'm saying? And I used, you know, and Maurice, and you know, me and Maurice was kind of like the same age. T-Man was a little older than us, but. You know, shout out, man,
Old ass nigga older than me.
Hopefully he can, you know, repair them relationships because that's all we got, bro. Shit, all we got is relationships. Fuck the money, fuck all that shit. All we got is relationships. That's it, nigga. Yeah. So, praying for the brother and you know, hopefully get it together.
Speaking of relationships, man, I want to just get into your like you did, your growth from where you at now, everything you doing. Like, what was some key relationships into your growth and where you at now? Okay. And exactly, you know, where you DJing at now? What's going on? Like, what's happening? And what are you doing with anything? Any projects that you're working on right now that somebody can like tune into?
All right, I'm gonna get to that part to now, but let me back up a little bit because it's important to that people kind of understand like how I got to sitting in this chair, like. The way that I got to even DJing in DC and yo, first of all, I ain't never really got hot in Baltimore. You know what I mean? I was cool. I was cool in Baltimore, but
what happened though? Why not?
Yo, when I moved away, there used to be a club in DC called the Ritz nightclub, right?
Okay.
And what was dope about the Ritz nightclub was a lot of Baltimore motherfuckers would go out there to the point where they had a Baltimore club room.
Okay.
So they had a whole room in this club in DC that was dedicated to playing club music, right? But none of the DC DJs really could play it. So they needed a Baltimore nigga to kind of come into that club in DC and play club music, right?
Okay.
So that was like the birth. They're like, yo, it was a DJ, shout out to him. His name was DJ Mike Sky. He was like, nigga, we need a Baltimore nigga in the DC club to play club music and shit. I'm like, nigga, me. Let me come in there, you know, and rock out. And I went from that club to a club called Platinum Nightclub in DC, to H2O in DC, to Lux Lounge in DC, to Ibiza in DC, you know, to all these clubs. But it all started from the Ritz, and it all started from me being able to play club music. You know what I mean? And I was blessed enough to get into radio out in DC. I like was kind of, you know, slick about DC and Baltimore in those days. Whoever like the hot nigga was or the hot DJ was, them niggas always pretty much got a shot on the radio. You know, and I was blessed enough. I used to I would figure out how to get into the building in DC, the radio station. I would take my CDs and slide them under the program director's door and shit, and like do all kinds of shit to just get on.
You was on some slick
Like I was
shit.
on some shit. So they had this DJ battle and shit, right? Like in DC. And they like, yo, the nigga who win the DJ battle and shit, like, you're gonna get on the radio and shit. So, yo, like, nigga, I got in a battle, I fucking lost and shit, right? It's crazy. So, like, the nigga that beat me and shit, I don't know what the fuck happened, yo. Like, I don't know. He never got on. He never got on, though. Like, the nigga still never got on. I still, like, and he beat me on some bullshit because he, like, had his family, like, there. Yo, Trey Songz was one of the judges, too, yo. This shit was crazy.
Listen,
no,
that's how it goes.
Yeah, nigga.
When you're doing some more showcase type shit, you have people that's there, you don't even know
all his family with him. You see how I pull up? Like, I be by myself. Yeah, so, yo, Trey Songz was one of the judges and shit, and I still continue, you know, to like, yo, I was fucking shit up in DC, like kind of like at that point as far as like what we call downtown in DC. Like I was doing all the clubs, you know, just able. And then they, you know, they put me on the radio. They was like, yo, we're going to put you on the radio like 2 times a week. So now my focus is like, all right, I got to get on every day. So like whoever the nigga is DJing behind me, like I got
you got
fuck some shit
you
up.
Was going for it.
Yeah, man. And yo, I was just blessed, and I'm 17 years in. You know, over at Radio 1 and Radio 1 DC. Never, you know, I've been on 92Q a couple times after they let me on Radio in 1. DC. You know what I mean? But
so what? I mean, that's just. What do you think about that dynamic, like DC, Baltimore? Like, did you feel like DC was showing me more love? Like,
I mean, no. I mean, it's a lot of like nice ass niggas in the city, like in Baltimore. So I never thought that like I was entitled to DJ. I was cooking in DC. I ain't give a fuck. Like, I mean, this is home. Don't get me wrong, but I get it. Like, I wasn't cooking that. I'm not here. If I lived here, maybe. You know, I might have felt a certain I felt a certain way, but I ain't even live in Baltimore. I'm just a Baltimorean. And I love Baltimore. And this is my home. And nigga, I'm a Raven. You know what I mean? Like this is what I do. I represent Baltimore to the fucking fullest while I'm out there. But as far as like Baltimore, as far as DJing, I was never considered one of the hot Baltimore DJs. I get that shit. I know who the fuck I am. Right. But out there, you better have my motherfucking name on the motherfucking list. Yeah, like you better have my name on the list. I get it. Right. Yeah, like I get it. You know what I mean? I know my name ain't on the list down here. Goddamn nigga. I got a list of Baltimore niggas, and my name ain't on that list.
Who's the top 5 in your
ever in Baltimore? In your
Baltimore list.
Listen, all right.
Top 5.
Let me say this.
Look. Breaking news.
Let me say this, yo.
Top 5.
This ain't in order. This ain't in order, though. I'm going to give you 5. But this ain't in order.
It don't matter about the order. I just need 5.
Listen. And I'll tell you why all these niggas is nice. Every one of them, but this isn't in order.
I just dance all y'all shit.
And I'll tell you my favorites. Listen, DJ Booby.
1.
Listen. DJ Booby tapes.
Keep it a thou wow.
Like.
Clue tape.
Like, yeah, coming. Yo, when I was. Yo, track 33.
What?
Maybe the most epic.
You know the track.
Yeah,
nigga
yo.
know the track though.
Shout out to DJ Booby. He's always going to be the king. The king. And I said I wasn't gonna say order, but that's number 1. That's number 1.
I believe that too.
DJ Booby's number 1. All right. I said I wasn't going to order. The rest of them ain't in order. Listen. My motherfucking brother, my nigga. Shout out to Super DJ Big L. Now, I don't know L run. Like, I don't know how long the run is. But, like, at this point, L is on some Drake shit. Like, L is still, like, the parties on some Drake shit. Yeah, the parties that matter down this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got it.
He's in the building. You know what I mean? Like, this is like 20 fucking years plus. I'm not shitting on no other DJs, but I'm just saying from what I see from afar, nigga, I'm looking from Upper Marlboro. But
we're not shitting on anyone. We're just talking about what
But this nigga run.
That.
All right.
He that. That's 2. I need 3 more.
Nelly Nell.
Wow.
All right. Let me tell you about Nelly Nell. First of all.
Just came home.
First of all, I think I met Nelly Nell in my life one time. And that was before he went, in and had to do what he had to do. I think I met him one time in my life. I don't even know if that nigga know I exist. But if that nigga is selling a flash drive for $35 at Mondawmin, I'm a fan. I'm buying.
Nigga said a flash drive.
If he's selling a flash drive with blends on it at Mondawmin tomorrow, I'm a fan. I'm not a DJ right now. I'm buying it.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's tough.
When it come to this blend shit, and in Baltimore, that's what we do. We do these blends. We do blends. Listen, he
the king of
as
blends.
far as creativity.
I ain't want to go. I don't know.
Yo,
who you
listen.
next.
I don't want. Listen, but
is he the king of blends? You saying
no? Listen. I'm just saying his creativity level is unmatched.
Okay.
His creativity. Because what he does, this nigga might blend "We Are the World"
and we be whipping
with Yo Gotti, nigga, and we driving singing "We Are the World," nigga, the Lionel Richie part.
You right.
So shout out to Nelly Nell once again. I'm not biased by any means.
You right.
Where we at? What I gave you 3?
I need 2 more. I'm waiting.
K-Swift.
Oh.
All right, this is in no order. All right, let me tell you about K-Swift. All right,
Piece of K-Swift.
And I'm speaking as a fan. I'm not speaking as a DJ. Randallstown, man. We talk a lot about K-Swift, about downtown, right? I used to go to this club that we all used to go to in the county. It's called the Twilight Zone.
Of course, we all did it. The
Twilight Zone opened at about 11:30. They ain't closed till about 6 in the morning. All I know is the sun was up.
Like, why is this shit still open?
That's the best club to go to.
Listen,
why is it still open?
it was just the most ignorant shit. Like, nigga, it was just the most ignorant. Like, yo, nigga, and K-Swift. Shout out to DJ Spice. I remember this, man. It used to be this white cat named DJ Spice that used to like open for, like, he was nice as shit. He was nice as shit too with the hip hop. But like, Kid would just come on, yo, and DJ at the Twilight Zone, and it was like, I never seen nothing like it. Like the energy. Reggie Reg used to be on the mic. Like,
shout out to Reggie Reg.
Yo, R.I.P. Reggie Reg. And what she ended up doing, she changed club music, yo. Like how it's like she bought them horn, like she played the shit, like she just played. Club music sounded different. It's kind of like, you know how they say like after Christ and before Christ. That's how it should be with club music. It should be like before Swift and after Swift. You understand what I'm saying? Like, club music didn't sound the same way after Swift.
That's wild.
I didn't even think of it.
Like, it was more horn. Yes. It was more of that. You know? Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, before Swift, you know, like, it was more the chant. Yep. You know what I mean? The chant. Work this in the loop. Yeah. Beat this pussy. Work this pussy. What nigga what? Yo, where the hoes at?
So what did she bring that was particular?
She bought like, and I don't want to shit on nobody, like, but like,
can't even tell the truth.
No, we keep it a down.
Like,
keep it Keep it 1,000.
Yo, there were songs like before Swift. Like niggas had a whole song. You had Hey You Knucklehead. Like you had a lot of songs. You had Miss Tonal. But like Swift, yo, it was a lot. It felt like a little bit more, I guess. Yo, I don't know what I'm trying to say, yo. Like,
she had more music in tune to what she was doing. Like
it was a lot louder. Like it was a lot more noisy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like because of the horn. Like she played a lot more horn. But she did introduce us to some producers that were different.
Okay.
Then so before Swift, you talking about like shout out Griffin Boo, man. You talking about the Doodoo Kids. You talking about DJ Techniques. You talking about Scotty B. And they were and now don't get me wrong, them niggas was killing it after Swift too. But I'm just saying, like
she brought something to the game.
She like Rod like you know, like when Swift got on, like now here comes Rod Lee. Here comes Debonair Samir. Here comes like all, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Rod Lee.
It was a lot of newer motherfuckers like that kind of came in. And yo, I don't want shit on nobody. I'm sure all these niggas was making shit before Swift. Shout out Rod Lee, that's my nigga. Shout out to Rod Lee, that's my nigga. I was just talking about Rod Lee on some hip hop shit. Is there a bigger Baltimore hip hop song than Bank Rolls ever?
Bank Rolls?
Listen, I was just talking about. I know that's random as shit. I know that was so random. Listen,
hold on. Let's try to dissect that. Hip hop song in Baltimore that was really popping in Baltimore.
In Baltimore. Ever, nigga.
Bank Rolls number one.
Because he took Bank Rolls and used it again with Tato again.
Yes.
He got used again and
Ever.
got used again and got used again.
Either one.
I'm just saying.
Either one. Like Tate or Tim. Like ever.
Bank Roll number one.
Let's not forget about Wayne Jones get dumb. Let's not forget that. And let's not forget niggas just blending the motherfucking beat with fucking Anita Baker and shit. Like I was thinking about, we were just talking about that. Like shout out Rodney. Listen, somebody call Rod motherfucking Lee up, nigga.
We got his number.
And get this nigga
Tell Mommy come.
All the flowers you can give Rod Lee, nigga. Because listen, we talking about. I still got another DJ left, right? Listen.
Yeah.
Rod, I'm gonna give him the. I'm gonna give. I got one more.
Which one you got?
You said Rod, Swift.
I didn't want to give Rod. Rod's an amazing DJ, but his. Yo, yeah, Sean Marshall's there, but Sean Marshall's before. That's like my auntie. Like that's Odell's. You know what I mean? That's like a whole nother. Like you know what I mean? Now we gotta
get that, but he was.
God bless Sean Marshall. Honorable mention, but I gotta say Frank. If I'm gonna say Sean, like I gotta, you know what I mean? Like I gotta say, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna do neither one of them because God bless them. They're the gods. You know what I mean? They're the Bambadas of, you know what I mean, of what we talking about. But
Quick ain't up in there.
God bless my brother Quick. That's my brother. But Quick, his story is a little similar to mine. A little bit. And God bless Quick. I love Quick. This with man Quick. We got so many similarities, man. Shout out to all the Baltimore DJs that went Quicksilver, Academics, Reds, Titans.
Yeah.
I'm probably forgetting a few, like, but a lot of them, Titans. You know, a lot of us went to DC and, you know, fucked some shit up. Yeah. You know, so shout out to all of them. But when I was in Baltimore, you know what I mean? Like I'm saying like the niggas that I really was listening to, I didn't become a really super big fan of Quick until we started working together and I realized how brilliant my nigga is. And when I say working together, man, Quick then did pretty much all the clubs that matter in DC together. And Quick made me great. Quick made me great because I got a DJ after this nigga or I got a DJ before this nigga. And I know what he about to do. Yeah, I know what he about to do.
You gotta make it happen.
So, and you know, and that's what in DC, in Baltimore, that's what happens when you got clubs that have multiple rooms and shit like that. You can't be playing.
In Baltimore,
You can't be playing. Yeah, you talk.
Go in there.
Yeah, you gotta go in there. So like, you can't be fucking around. 3 different rooms. You can't be fucking around. Reggae room and
hip hop.
That's what's missing today. So shout out to Quick. But top 5, man.
Of all time.
I want to give it to one of the hip hop. I'm gonna throw Lil Mike in there. I'm gonna give it to Lil Mike.
He that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Lil Mike. And this is no order, but man, Lil Mike. As far as hands, man, you got a lot of honorable mentions too, man. But like, Lil Mike is a problem.
What DJs like to do, like rappers like to do, they just like to just mention people that nobody know.
Yeah, Lil Mike.
Nobody even knew about.
Lil Mike, but quietly, like, that nigga. We were just talking about strictly hip hop.
Yeah, he.
You know what I mean? He do that. Then you gotta remember, Lil Mike is one of the greatest tour DJs ever.
Damn.
You talking about a tour DJ now?
Tour.
So Lil Mo. I'm fans of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student. So Raheem Devon, Lil Mo, Maya. I'm sure I'm forgetting some of the artists that he was a tour DJ for.
Damn.
And Lil Mike, man, like that little nigga, he's still cooking. Like that little nigga,
Yo said he doing this.
He be getting them dumbass endorsements too. Like, it might be like Chevrolet or some wild ass shit. Like, so Lil Mike, but honorable mention, man, there's so many, man. Mike Crosby. Let's not forget you know what I'm saying? Mike Crosby, Kenny K, the legendary Kenny K, nigga. DJ Precise when I was young. Yeah, Precise, get him, Precise, get him.
Yeah, nigga, I know.
It's so, it's just, yeah, man.
Y'all used to really dance to y'all music. When y'all used to play that shit, I used to really dance.
And I'm blessed, man. Like,
and I'm a thug.
All them niggas, Herbie crazy.
Fuck wrong with you, dumb.
All them niggas.
I was one of them.
Nigga, I was just happy to like meet meet all these niggas and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like coming up, yo. I
used to be around drug dealer, big time niggas. They be doing this. I'm like, nigga, I'm doing this.
Yo, we gotta finish.
I didn't even know them niggas was getting money. Okay, you get money.
Yo.
A lot of times, drug dealers was dancers. Y'all don't know that.
I probably,
hold on.
Let's talk about something else.
I probably forgot some DJs.
Actually, thank you for that, because that's what talk about your history. We can go into people you work with. We already know that you work with a lot.
The one.
I got it.
This nigga's the one.
Talk about this though. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I go to some clubs in Baltimore, I be upset. I be like, man.
Oh, you mad?
I do, because I'm a dancer. Like Herbie talking about, like, I like to dance, yo. I like
shout out to the almighty Mickeys.
Yo.
What the? I know you ain't just say the almighty Mickey. Shut the fuck.
I'm from Baltimore,
Gemini,
man.
Don't talk that dumb shit to me.
Shout out to the almighty Mickeys.
You like to move around, like to dance, like to get it in. Like.
The almighty Mickey's, y'all.
Shout out to the Horseman.
The almighty Mickey's, y'all. They're one of the best dancers that ever did it in Baltimore City.
We talking, yeah.
But go ahead.
So like when you do even down in DC now, or in areas you do now outside of Baltimore, when you put on songs, what are like some songs that you feel as though will get the crowd going, but also like, do you feel as though like people don't dance as much as they used to? Like, what's going on in the club? Like, why we're not moving as much as we used to? I go to the club and people watching me dance. Like,
I'm blessed.
Like, bro, why are people watching me dance?
Yo, I'm blessed. Like to kind of be in a place now where and it's not gonna work, because you could kind of end up anywhere. But like, I only kind of like take like the joints where I know. Where I feel like it's gonna be
an atmosphere.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a dope. So if it's a club or if it's a party or like kind of, first of all, I only take the old, the 30. Yeah, I already take that. That's the first thing. Like that's where it starts. Like so. I mean, it's like a puzzle, bro. Like you gotta know who you DJing for. You know what I mean? Almost kind of like, the promoters and what they what they gonna kind of bring. And after a while, after you travel around, you just know what's gonna work for certain crowds. You know, I know I'm gonna be DJing for, you know, motherfucking alumni somewhere. You know what I mean? And it was in college in the 90s and shit like that. So I know what I'm gonna do.
Which is dope. Cause I wish we would do it.
Yeah, like, but like when you in a club every week, say if you in a club every week, you gotta bring some different shit. You gotta bring some different shit. You can't be the same nigga you was, you know, the same DJ you was last week. Right. So that's like challenging. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm at this spot called Air, and you know the people I know, like the atmosphere, what it's gonna be. At the same time, I know them niggas was here last week. So I can't come with the same ass bullshit, you know, the same shit that I had last week. So I mean, you just know it feels.
Are they moving though? Are they dancing?
Yeah, they dancing. Okay. Like I'm
not
I ain't doing
like,
I'm trying to stay away from the cell phone.
Right.
You know, and I mean, like, but these people come to party. I try my best to stay away from.
They be partying.
Yeah.
It's up to you because it's up to you to play a song that gets somebody moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know what's gonna work. You know what I mean? If a nigga is fucking 40, I mean, you know what the fuck. Down for my niggas, wipe me down before I nigga fucking 40. Yeah, you know what I mean? You just know. I mean, after all these years, I mean, you know, you just kind of know what's gonna work. Right. But it's how you I mean, as a DJ, it's kind of how you serve it to them. Because we all got the same shit. Mm-hmm. We all got the same hard drive. Everybody got the same song. Everybody got the same shit. So it's hard. It's how you gonna serve it to them. It's like the restaurant, nigga. Everybody got the same season. Everybody got steak. Everybody got.
But I be looking for, but I don't want steak though. I want like shrimp with the fillet and
I know you do.
And I want the portions.
I know you do.
I want the portions nice. So like
I know you do.
Just like you might put on, like, you know what I'm saying, like you might put that whole song on. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that.
And it's some chances that I'm gonna take that I know that a lot of DJs ain't gonna take that chance. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's gonna work, and sometimes it don't, and you gotta be prepared for it not to work in your recovery. You know what I mean?
Bring it back.
Yeah. And like some DJs, like, some DJs DJ like it ain't nobody else in the fucking room but them. And they don't even say,
That's how people drive.
Yeah, it's nobody else there.
Keep it 1,000.
And it's like, they looking, it's nobody dancing, and they don't even realize that it's nobody having a good time. They DJ like, and I
no
wish,
one's there.
And I wish, and I ain't gonna bullshit you, I wish I had a smidget of that. And what I mean by that is, my high is making sure that her right there in the orange, her husband, her right there over there in the green, homie right there that came with his homeboys from the all-white party is having a good time, because I'm looking at all these motherfuckers at the same time. And if I see them looking bored, I'm not. It's not right. It don't feel good to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel good to me. And some DJs don't give a fuck, and they just keep going. I wish I had a little bit of that. You know what I mean? But shit, nigga, if you're not having a good time, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trash. I'm trash. Like, what the fuck?
That's what you think. That's what I'm thinking.
So like, yo, you gotta know who you are, bro. You gotta know who the fuck you are and what you do, man. Okay.
I'm gonna set a little preface to it. So like, when I met James, we used to work together in the casino, and I took charge of the music that was played on the floor.
Okay.
And I used to like curate that shit. Like, you can ask him. Before me and my cousin started working there, they heard the same songs every day at the same time. When I left, it was a whole different feeling on the floor every day. And what I really got out of it is the days that I be walking around and I see it's pit bosses. These old white people that don't know shit about the music, but they got the music video playing over here because the people feeling it. That feeling of like, when I will walk through the floor and I know it's some shit that I just put in the playlist, and I see the old ladies at the slot machines just jamming and just spend the extra money.
Real shit.
Like, that feeling, like, how would you, as the DJ, like, how do you describe that feeling? Yo,
it's no other feeling, bro. Like, it's There's no other. I don't want to start giving niggas my shit.
No, nigga,
like,
talk that talk.
Like
talk that talk.
You play some. I give you an easy one. This is an easy one. All right.
Real quick, John.
Everybody play Meek Mill. Everybody play Meek Mill Dreams and Nightmares, right?
Right.
And this is one thing I hate. Like, this is one thing I hate. So, like, DJs, what niggas do, so they play Dreams and Nightmares at the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, when it comes, like, down to social media time, they post when they play Dreams and Nightmares, right? Why do they post when they play Dreams and Nightmares? Because that's the song that that's the sing-along.
Right,
that's the sing-along. So it gives you that feel like, yo, I'm killing it. Like, I'm killing it. Like, yo, oh my God, nigga, if I wasn't here, I don't know what they would do. Like, but nigga, it's Dreams and Nightmares. Nigga, it's Swag Surf. Like, nigga, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, it's the, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna Swag Surf. You know what I mean? Like, yo, who has a birthday? I got a birthday. Man, I got, you know,
we get it.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I
like,
get that shit.
So, you know what I mean? Like, DJs, like, kind of do that. But that's just an example. Like, you like, oh, shit, I'm fucking shit up because all these niggas, you know, if you ain't about that murder game, then put... That's the feeling. You know what I mean? I know, I mean, we're going to do that every week. We're going to do that part every week. But if I play Mary J. Blige's Sweet Thing at 12 o'clock at night when no DJ is gonna do that shit ever but me. At 12 o'clock, these niggas is in the Dolph bag or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? At 12 o'clock at night, and these, you know, the woman are, you know, like that is like, all right, yo, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, you get that swing.
Yeah.
You talking DJ shit.
Yeah.
You get niggas to fit when people feel like when you bring, it's like like bringing people in the way you at.
Or you just play some shit that you just know niggas not gonna play, like, you know, and
doing some DJ shit.
You just doing some DJ shit, and once again, I'm not everybody's great in their own way, but I know for a fact, like, if you came to party with me, I'm going to take some chances that niggas just ain't. Niggas ain't gonna take. I know it. And it's a whole bunch of, and all them niggas I just named, they gonna do it too. I'm gonna say like, oh shit, like, yo, I'd have never did that and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it worked, you know? So like, that's what makes you great. That's what makes all them niggas I just named great. Like, because they gonna take that chance playing that song. I was like, oh shit, I would have never did that. And it worked.
Y'all know I'm with.
I like the move.
Y'all see who I'm with.
Nigga, listen. Y'all see what we did? Yo, can I get 30? I gotta run to the restaurant.
No,
Kirby, talk your shit, nigga. We not done yet, yo.
No,
We not done yet.
We're not done yet. We're not cutting off.
We're not done yet, yo. I swear I'm gonna wash my hands and everything. It's gonna take 30 seconds though. Herbie, talk that shit real quick. Go ahead, yo.
Hey, yo, we gonna look. This is what we gonna do. Shout out to the boy Heat Rock Scholar. You know what I'm saying? Keep It a Stack podcast. You know what I'm saying? We talking big hip hop.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Big music.
Yeah.
We going up.
I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Y'all motherfuckers don't understand, yo. I be really looking out, yo, and I be really finding people that really be doing their thing. Like when I keep it a foul wow on Keep It a Stack, it don't be about, oh, he just doing this. No, it be about real shit. I be with real niggas.
The culture.
I don't be around regular people. And I'm starting to realize y'all think I'm nowhere near regular. So if y'all don't care about that, yo, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I know. No, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yo, for
no,
real.
I didn't.
Like, if I really was to walk out here on Liberty Road, if I was to go,
hold up.
somebody's gonna make sure I'm good. I'm one of them.
We going.
Not no fucking.
We need you to sit back. We need you to sit back down, Heat, so we can get you back on camera. We need you to sit back down. We need you to sit back down.
I
We need you to get back on camera.
What happened? No, Herb standing up and everything.
We need you to get back on camera.
I was gone for like 30 seconds.
This is what we doing.
Because I'm the type nigga that be having niggas that
Shout out to who else here? Shout out to everybody checking in, man. I appreciate it.
Shout out to everybody that been tuning in and checking in, man.
Man,
this is a great episode.
Awesome,
this
man.
is
I'm back
hip-hop.
home, baby.
This is about family.
I'm back home,
Yo,
man.
and it's a good thing about, one thing I'm going to shout out to is that the Randallstown area, man. The Randallstown area has produced a lot of good people.
Come on
a
now.
lot of talented
Don't
people.
stop me up.
A lot of people that know what
they
they doing out here, and we're gonna keep producing that, man. And like, you know what I'm saying?
got
Like,
Kelson.
we seeing it. We
Shout
seeing
out
it.
Kel, my nigga Kel.
We seeing it. We seeing
We
it.
got Ike.
It's real.
Yo,
Lyris.
it's get real.
It's a lot, yo.
A lot of people ain't did what we did.
It's a lot, yo.
Yo, Randallstown do
This
not
area.
get more.
This area, man, and this is what I feel like. This area, it's like one of those areas that's gonna always be recognized.
Sun in the water, baby.
It's gonna always be recognized.
Sun in the water,
Something
man.
right.
Sun in the water.
Oh,
man.
something is right. I don't know.
I'm proud to be from Randallstown. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I
That
love it,
nigga
man.
is that.
Yo.
He's
And
that.
yo, when I came up in Randall, yo, niggas used to try horse. Yo, niggas wouldn't name us on the club songs and shit. Like, it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them might like slide up in there like a little something because they was closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like when I was out here, yo, that shit was like the wildest shit. Yo, I was like, damn, yo, put us in a club song and shit. Like, you know, they used to try horse, man. Like, you know,
and the county, city shit, blah, blah, blah. But yo, it's all good, man.
No,
and you know when you leave,
Always gonna be a real thing.
Listen, when you leave this motherfucker, nigga, it's the same thing to everybody else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same. It's almost, and I mean, to put it in a bigger, broader picture, because I've kind of been on both sides. If you go somewhere else, Baltimore and DC, as different as we are, them niggas look at us as the same.
Yep.
As different as we are, and as we know, we go back and forth about New Balance and all kinds of crazy shit, and all kinds of crazy
We keep
shit.
doing it, too.
We you know, niggas look at us and we listen. Yo, I've been on both sides, yo. We are the same, but it's just like different. So it's like club music, go-go music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the same.
That's a fact.
Like, yo, it's
club music, go-go music.
Club music, go-go
club
music.
music,
Like,
go-go music. And they don't, I don't think
they got an
understand
accent.
that.
They got an accent. We got an accent.
We say
Like,
do you
yeah,
too.
we see,
All right,
yeah.
okay.
Like, it's the same.
I used to be out.
What this generation though, what I give them though, what I think is cool about this generation, they get along a lot better.
Oh, real.
I think so. I think like the
Baltimore?
youngins, they making songs together and shit, and like they do like a lot more together than like when we did. Like, yo, remember, where Dwayne at? Remember Dwayne? Yo, that's funny as shit. Like, why do I remember this shit? I remember came from DC. Yo, that nigga was DC. Like, that was like the first nigga, like, that nigga, he still in?
No, he in North Carolina.
Shout out to, yo. But listen, I remember came to like school.
I know you talking
like,
about Dwayne. I know.
Yo, that
exactly
nigga was like, he was like my first, he was like the first nigga I ever seen from DC. Like, he wore the DC clothes, he wore the South Sides. Like, he was like DC, and like you really got to see what that shit was. Like, and
Damn.
we got our own shit though. Like, we had our own shit. Like, we had our own rappers and shit, and like, but it's the same. It's just different, you know, people in the, you know, like they had Chuck Brown. Like, I always like compare Chuck Brown to Frank Ski. Like, we had Frank Ski. Like, it was,
Chuck Brown.
yeah, it's the same.
That's the thing.
It's the same thing.
His biggest. Man,
It's, you know, so it's like,
might be bigger. Pause.
and I'm gonna wait till you'll get back, like, you know, and I want to make sure I kind of get into some of the, you know, the community stuff before we go, man, because that's what's important to me right now.
That's number one.
Yeah, that's what's important to me right now. You know, Herbert tell you, like, you know, that's all I be talking about, man. Like, 'cause we got to change. It's time to change lives. Like, at this point, you know, if you have the opportunity to, you know, it's time to change lives and shit. So, but it's the same, man.
Hey, yo.
It's the same.
I want to, about to get out of here, but I want DJ Gemini. DJ Ike.
I
just want him to let everybody know what he's doing, what he's going through, what he's trying to present to the world, and let everybody know. Follow this guy.
Yo, hold on, yo.
Talk about the youth program.
I know my nigga looking. I know my nigga watching. Look what yo just sent me, yo. This gonna fuck you up. Yo just sent me a text.
Wow.
Come on, we was just talking about Randallstown.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta hit the link.
Ain't gotta play. That's.
If you from Randallstown, you know exactly what this
That's
is.
Mark.
Somebody get Mark up here.
Small man. Forbidden.
I love you, bro.
Y'all know
Nigga.
what I'm saying? You on my album. Look,
Yo, you know how we listen. Yo, you know how we felt when this shit came. You know when this shit came out, we was like, yo, that's us. This is if you wonder what 88.9 is, like when we were talking about it, this is what this is the definition of 88.9.
That's what we wanted to hear.
God, yo, this shit got 16,000 views 12 years ago. God,
shout out to all the Randallstown people,
me tonight,
man.
Y'all killing me. I knew this was gonna happen, yo.
Gemini.
I knew this was gonna happen. Fucking LMS, nigga.
Everything you doing, man. Talk about your youth programs.
Real quick, man. Yeah, man.
Run through it real quick. Your social media, everything.
Shout out to Academy DC. I think it's very important, man. You know, I was born in Baltimore, but you got to make sure that you give back to the community that you make the money in. You understand what I'm saying? So, I made a lot of money. I made a lot of money in DC, and it's very important that I make sure that the community that I made that money in and that I'm in, that I give back. So shout out to my brother Easy Street Music Industry Academy. We're making sure that we're helping this, you know, men, man, that may be returning citizens coming home, man. We're helping them, you know, with podcasting and making music and learning how to make music and who to call and how to post on social media and just a lot of basic things in the music industry, and just trying to put them in the right places to be successful and to make sure that they stay home and to take care of their family. And one thing I learned, man, with that, you got to take care of yourself first. Like before you know.
You better.
Yeah, you got to make sure that.
You better.
Yeah, nigga. Like, so, you know, shout out my own family. Like, I got to kind of make sure that I got to tell myself sometimes, like, yo, are you kind of making sure that you
you starting to get real.
Yeah,
get
making
real,
sure
nigga.
you know, are you making sure that you're doing, and, you know, I'm sure sometimes I slip and, you know, we all do, but making sure that you kind of do, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing at your spot?
Yes.
Before you branch out and help some, you know what I mean? Somebody else, you know? Man, I'm just trying to be better, man, like every day, and you know why I have the platform. This ain't gonna be here forever. Radio ain't gonna be here forever, and you know, DJ Gemini, quote unquote, you know, whatever it is that whoever it is I may be to some people, it's just not always. Nigga, I'm getting older and older, nigga. I'm doing old nigga shit. Nigga, I just came back off a fishing trip, nigga. Like,
nigga came
with a
back
bunch
with a
of
joint.
senior citizens, nigga. And like, I had the time of my life, motherfucker. Like, this shit is getting fun. Like nigga. Bruh, nigga, I was in a room with Mr. Matthew and this nigga's like 77 years old, and he's like the head of security at his church. He talked to me about that like the whole time, and I was like,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that to say, we gotta have fun, bro. And but nah, man, make sure you follow Academy DC. and see some of the the dope stuff that we're kind of doing in the community. Yo, we about to be down here in Baltimore.
Academy, DC?
Yeah, we about to be down here in Baltimore though with some of these programs, man.
Let's go.
And just getting, we gotta help. Yo, if it's one child, yo, if it's one kid, one brother, yo.
It's gonna be one.
Yeah, if it's just
I'm
one
that
you can help, man. And this is what's cool, man. Like,
it's gonna be one little nigga that's gonna come down here like, yo.
The whole
niggas is that.
The whole thing, the whole thing started off as like a Zoom like kind of thing when COVID. We're on Zoom with a couple brothers and shit just every week, and it ended up just turning into like a bigger. Now we got all these contracts, and we just trying to change lives, man. Like every day, and like you're teaching them about music, but you start to like establish these relationships and shit. A nigga might come to you like, yo, nigga, I got a problem. Then now you got to pull up in one of these hoods on these niggas, and like you got, and they 15. They 15, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas don't know DJ Gemini. You 15, you don't know DJ Gemini from, the lunch break mix and shit on Kiss. Like, so, you got, you gotta call these niggas and shit and like
yo,
check on them.
Make sure
he's nigga. It's some other shit, but like I love it. Like I love it. Like I love it. Like I love going to these centers and talking to these kids, and I love it, man. Like I just love it, man. It feels great. It's a good feeling to help somebody out.
We're gonna get involved.
Guys, kids,
appreciate you, yo.
We're gonna get involved. Like,
that's
yo,
for sure.
I'm just thank y'all, man. Like, Herb, you got something here, nigga. Yo, son.
It's something, right? At least it's something.
You got something.
Because some people don't even.
Y'all make sure y'all support my nigga, man. Like, and what he's doing. Like especially like now, like it's easy to support a nigga like when he kind of gets to outer space.
Yeah, when
and they talking that shit. Yeah, they talking that shit like, yo, nigga, but you know what I mean. Like when you in the beginning stages and you just building like things from the ground up, like it's not always the coolest thing. You know what I mean? Like and they hate on it. So it's important that like you support that and y'all support Herb. Herb always been a good nigga. Like as far as I know, Herbie always been a good nigga and
yo, he say my real name. He keeps
said
Herb, Herbie. That means he loves me. He knows me.
And I said if it's anybody that need to have a podcast, it's you. I watched the last episode. I'm excited to watch, some of the other episodes. Yo, I try to give you a few jewels and shit before we came on the air. Like, that's just because that's what I do. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, this was great. This is something that, what I mean? I want to help you with. And, like, I'm going to watch the other ones. And, yo, you on your way, bro. You on your way. Like, I'm coming back. I can't wait to come back and talk some more shit. And all y'all, man, like the behind the scenes, like, yo, shout out to the fucking producer. This nigga, nigga got the roadcaster going, like,
hey, shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man.
Yeah, man.
This is what we doing.
You need people like that too behind the scenes that don't gotta be in front of the camera and to be you need them. Everybody can't be whole. Somebody gotta be big.
Somebody gotta be
big.
Somebody gotta be big. And there's nothing wrong with being big. We splitting this thing. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Win. Y'all ain't gonna never win. Shut up.
Yeah, like so.
I look at that.
Shout out to her.
You're never gonna win.
Shout out Randallstown. Shout out to the fucking Rams, nigga. Like, everybody that came to my brother, like funeral, nigga. Like I seen so many people, man. I don't get down as much as I can. It's a few Rams that's probably like, who the fuck is this nigga? I left in 96. So like, but I'm one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm one of y'all, man. I'm a Ram, nigga.
And you know how Rams
Yeah, nigga.
We love Al.
Yeah, we love Al. Yeah.
If you did something, if you not, whatever, we still vote.
Yeah, man.
We love you.
Shout out Randall Sound, man. And yo, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the platform. And you know, I'll be back, man. Like,
I respect that shit, yo.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, yo. I was so happy to get Gemini
Ike, nigga.
aboard. Look, now I gotta be Ike. Now I gotta talk. See, when I say Ike, it's like, they don't even know who he is. But I love Ike. Yo, Ike is one of my favorite guys. I knew this nigga when I first moved out here. One of the tall guys. You know, you only got a few tall guys, right? And that's the guy you gotta get involved with, and some people you get involved with, and some people you don't. He was one of them. And I really, really respected Ike. I always fucked with him, and I always was like, he can say that. He can attest. He can never say that, well, Herb did some bullshit to me. No. Herb always rocked with you. Always.
Facts.
It's like, you can say it right now.
2020.
If I did some goofy shit, I do some goofy shit?
Nah, never. Nah, not that I know, bro. We good. There's some niggas that do goofy shit, bro. Yeah. Nah, man.
All I know is I never did no goofy shit, my guy. DJ Gemini, man. What the fuck is y'all talking about, y'all? Hey, y'all.
Come on, man.
He's the guy, man.
This is a great episode, man.
I appreciate y'all,
He's
man.
the guy.
I told y'all it's gonna be longer than an hour, man. What the fuck?
Oh, we got kids. No, we got the kids. All right, shout out to what you wanted to tell me about as far as the children. You, all right?
What'd I say?
You said you had some kids that's coming through.
Oh yeah, man. We gotta set up a field trip, man. With some of these young brothers on the DC side. You know what happens, man. Like when we in the hood, nigga, we don't leave the hood, and like that's a whole nother. Bring them to Baltimore, man. Bring them, you know, this facility over here. It's like
they gonna really come
this
to
is
the
crazy,
complex?
yeah. Like these niggas got fucking flowers and shit hanging and shit. This motherfucker.
And learn actually how to do a podcast.
Yeah, and learn how to really, you know, really do a podcast. It's a lot that goes in a podcast. Mic placement. And,
yes.
You know, it's a lot that goes into a podcast that we teach them every day, man. So we're gonna set that up, man. Y'all can see it, it'll be documented, and you know, we'll get it done, man. But hey, brother, thank you once again for having me. Herbie pressured me into having a few drinks. It was me. It's my fault. Yeah. I was like, what y'all want?
Rich ass nigga cop bottles, man. I'm like, I ain't even want bottles.
It's the least I can do.
I told the nigga, I don't even want to drink. Like, nigga.
Nah, man, I'm home, man. I'm home, bro.
Nigga, wild me out.
The fuck happened to Greek Village? Hey, man, what the fuck happened to Greek Village?
Greek
shit,
still there.
Hey, I see, but I went there with that. Never mind, I ain't get shit.
You get a shrimp, chicken, cheese steak, and you're going to be good.
I'm going to get another one.
Get a shrimp.
The last one
went right?
I don't know. It just don't feel.
Damn, Greek.
It just don't feel. I don't know, man.
It wasn't that.
I'm going to try it tonight. I'm going to try it again.
Look, y'all got insight.
Keep it a stat.
In the spizzy tonight.
Yo, who did the? Yo, you know what else I wanted to tell you? I'm done, yo, after this. Mm-hmm. Can you put the logo back up? Who designed the logo?
No, you know it's two logos.
No, the one with the money shit in the.
No, he keep putting that one up. Why you don't put my face logo up?
The what? Which one? Let me see.
You know it's two of them. He keep putting the little shit with the stack. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Y'all got all kinds of shit. Y'all got the.
No, it's cute, but nigga, put my shit up.
I don't have that one up. I need that one. I don't have that one.
I like that logo.
It's cute, but it's not me.
Yo, this the year. Y'all gotta bring me back on some sports shit so I could talk about my Ravens.
We didn't do that.
So I could talk about my Ravens and shit. I know we probably can't get into it tonight, but y'all, you know, I gotta fight these niggas. I gotta fight these niggas every day, y'all. When I start my shit, I start my motherfucking my Lamar shit. All right, so there's a whole nother podcast. LJ. I know, but when you do Keep It a Stack Sports, Y'all gotta bring me back, and we could talk about more closer to football season. Maybe once training camp start, we could talk. We could talk about this chip we about to get.
Hey, yeah. Holla at you when I smile.
I appreciate you.
Heat Rock 410. What it is though. Take y'all on a journey. Notorious is glorious, victorious. Yeah, yo. I ain't asking for a friend, I need to know myself.
What happened,
yeah? Ask, how would you know yourself? It's crazy how your parents know you know yourself. Growth is good, it's important just to know your wealth. Don't let them take advantage like niggas who speak Spanish and you don't speak a lick of it. The game will make you trip a bit. Street money is cool till you get sick of it. And all that bullshit that come along
this is
with
going
it.
live
Make sure you
to
stay on
YouTube
your square
and
and keep a
Facebook
strong
Live.
pivot. Cause them cruddy buddies, they'll do you ugly. And why every female favorite question is, do you love me? And if you knew better, baby, you would do better. And once you know better, you would show better. Most men want a housewife, but me, I love a go-getter. Your ex pussy wet, but that new pussy be so wetter. No lies detected, just get high and accept it. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Man, let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you see him, you ain't give him no rap. Man, let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta say you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, you can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. When I was coke dealing, the rules was no squealing, no stealing from your mans and no feelings. For these hoes, that's just gonna mess up the guap. 10 toes down whenever you on your block, or even when you ain't. Don't know them from a can of paint. Just be loyal and trustworthy. You ain't gotta be a saint. A lot of y'all be geeking, backstabbing and sneaking. Nose clean during the week, but they dabble on weekends. Oh nigga, I be peeping. Your niggas might be sleeping, but I was trained to tread water in the deep end. Jellyfish sting, but them sharks will bite your head off. Run up on you while you talk, get the dumping, then they slid off. The hood know who did it. Now let's see if your homies with it, or your name die in vain, cause one of your homies did it. Ain't no reason to kill your man over a kilogram. How you thinking your fam, then spin you like a ceiling fan. Go ahead, talk to him, y'all ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gon' be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. And once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack. While I'm still rapping at 40, well, let's chat about it. First of all, my life's amazing. Let's get that about it. Wife is blazing, and her kids get the life savings. Follow the drip, nigga, my ice glazing. Yo, FSO, in the best that flow. Bars, storytelling, visuals, cadence, and concepts. Content, impact, yeah, the boxes is all checked. I just need that one song, yeah, that one song. And I could clutch the earth with just one palm. Never inches, look in my eyes, I'm dumb calm. They either gonna walk with you, or you gonna run for them. Either way, you gon' have to let your heater spray. Lose yourself, might even have to put that weed away. Now that's a lotto, that's my medication. Gotta stay high, yo, till a nigga die, yo. Album out now, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead, talk to him, you ain't beefing like that. Come on, Doug, why you being like that? Now let's keep it a stack. Why you say it if you ain't mean it like that? And when you say him, you ain't give him no rap. Now let's keep it a stack. You ain't gotta tell me you gonna be right back. Stop bluffing, shorty, keep it a stack. Once you start something, can't just leave it like that. Finish the job, homie, keep it a stack.